Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin on a Weed Man Wednesday.
The Weed Man coming.
Weed Man coming to town. Getting rid of the dandelions and the mushrooms and anything that you don't want in your lawn. I'm Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. Say some, Kyle.
What a great day it is. The Weed Man coming. The Packers are getting rid of some dead weight. Oh, what a good day it is.
Longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up, where I know why Brad no longer wears the Weed Man hat, because the first time he wore the hat, you legitimately looked like you were supposed to be in our office to spray something.
I did. I remember the first time the Weed Man came to my door, and he was wearing the exact same shirt I have on right now.
Really?
Wearing the hat. It was like the Spider-Man thing. Like, whoa,
hey,
it's the same guy. I will say this. When it comes to the snow melting, I see my green grass. It desperately needs the Weed Man. All the estates were envious of our yard last year. It's kind of turning the corner of springtime. Welcome in, Weed Man.
It does make you feel like the bougie person in the neighborhood because you get the service. I get to stand at my line and like, man, he's got the service. Yeah,
I remember our yard's rather large. So they bring the Weed Man like mobile. He rides this whole like Weed Man
I haven't been able at home like Brad to be able to see them in action.
Oh, it is a treat. It is a treat.
Wait a minute. So did they agree to do work with you again this year?
I hope so.
I mean, that's the biggest. I guess they do none too big or too small.
No yard is too big or too small. And I have you guys on the list of approved people.
The Weed Man coming.
Alex Strofe is running the show, our big, strong Alex Strofe, who you need to not only send workout pictures to Ron and the Key for the bet that you guys have. I have a tracker of your workouts of trying to get to 125 by the end of the year. Did you work out this morning?
I did.
So we're at 4.
We're at 4.
What's on the line on this bet?
$250 from Ron and the Key to the MS Society.
Well, he has to donate to the MS Society.
Yes, if Strofe hits 125.
Charity of my choice for the 250.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 100 to MS for Ron and the Key, who's mentioned this on the air. His wife has that, so it's caused close to him. And 250 to a charity of Strofe's choice, which I think would be good to go to MS for Ron helping motivate Alex Strofe to go to the gym.
Wait a minute, he don't get to determine what you. No.
He doesn't have to. I just think Strofe's trying to come back from looking at the fans as unwashed, that he wants to treat them right now, right?
You might have an organization that you care about, like the Pig Heart Kids,
the Ben Brust Foundation,
the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. You mean?
Yeah, that one. I love the Children's Hospital. Love the kids. Really do. They just
Strofe famously, when he was younger, had a little heart issue.
I didn't know you was at Children's. Oh, well, that's why you good. They always take good care of people.
That?
Yeah.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And there is an update in the world of Alex Strofe.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It just keeps on coming.
I think I saw you upload the video to YouTube. I know you know what's going on. Look at me if you think I'm a lie. I'm not a lie. I see what he was doing on the back end.
It doesn't have to do with me at all.
Well, can we play? I want to remind everybody of your video.
You want to do that to him right now?
Yeah, I want to do it to him right now. Everybody needs to be reminded of how strong.
I don't know if you need a video necessarily. It's been seen 10 million times. We did the Combine almost a week ago tomorrow for Alex Strofe's second annual NFL Combine ESPN Wisconsin version, and he started with 135. Obviously, he could not put that up. He said, no, right as it hit his chest. We then moved the weights down to the bar in 25s, which is a total of 95 pounds. He was unable to, when getting halfway, give that extra oomph to push it up. Very important context there. So, obviously, we're very proud of him. We are. He's worked out 4 times since last Thursday.
A lot of courage.
He's inspired many.
Yeah.
KBN Nation has chimed in that they've been to the gym because they saw what he did. They don't want to be like him. They also want to see if they do good 135. Brad's been getting texts. A lot of people around the office are looking at Strofe as an inspiration to their fitness journey.
You're inspired. You inspired me.
Maybe, is it inspiration or is it a cautionary tale?
No, he's looking for the revolutionary. So on a whiteboard we have across our office is, can you lift 135 pounds, is it?
No,
or is
can
it
you lift
95 pounds?
Quite a bit of names on that list.
And
Where are they gravitating?
Well, most people are gravitating to yes. There's a couple people who will have some self-awareness about their size and stature. Typically, it's all women who are skinnier or shorter who are saying, nah, I probably can't lift it. I can lift, but I probably can't lift that.
But there's also a maybe tab.
There's women who say, yeah, I think I can, and who, think they strong. And so, there's a lot of strong women out here. And so there were some women on that list, and I saw some of the women. I said, really? I'm interested to see this.
Well, one of the maybes took themselves over to the scene of the crime for Strofe and popped on 220. Well, I guess the rumor has it she warmed up with 75, which was Strofe's max.
Oh.
And then popped on 95 pounds. So you can go to YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Our great teammate, Taylor, lifting 95 pounds. Can she do it? We'll find out together. She's got the bar, hits the chest, gets halfway like Strofe, but she pushes through. Taylor to the 95-pound max rep.
You know what's
Good job, girl.
You know what's so...
Good job, Taylor.
Taylor, fantastic, but you know what's so embarrassing for Strofe from this? Not because Taylor's a woman, because women can hear her roars, Women's History Month, she can make history, everybody can. But Taylor literally was walking past my desk, and I noticed her name on that board. I said, Taylor, do you think you can lift 95 pounds? She said, well, I hope I can. And I said, okay. She said, well, I think I want to try it now. I said, no, Taylor, this is the work day. It's the middle of the work day.
She's got work clothes, some slacks, some work shoes.
I said, no. She said, no, I think I want to do it now. I can just quickly do it. I said, well, Taylor, do you work out a lot? Well, I mean, I should be able to lift 95 pounds. And I said, well, maybe you need to warm up and maybe be in that gym mode. She said, no, I want to do it. So she grabbed, the Analysis podcast producer, Tony Cartagena, and they went to the gym, and literally the young lady put it up just like that. She didn't, and guess what?
Strong.
She came back to the office right after that like she didn't do anything. It was easy work. It was light work.
Meanwhile, after not being able to rep 135 twice, not being able to rep 95 twice, his old damn chest was sore for 4 days, and he skipped out in his second workout. She goes in there, reps 95, goes right back to work.
Yeah, she popped right up, 2 thumbs up in her work clothes and said, okay, no problem. Let's keep rolling.
She warmed up with his max.
That's that Strofe.
Now you can't get all quiet on us now.
I haven't said anything today.
I just want to hear from you. How do you feel when you see somebody warming up with 75 who's younger than you?
That's great. Good for her.
Oh.
I don't know what you want me to say. It has nothing to do with me.
Ouch. And her arms look longer than Strofe. Yeah, she's got a long frame.
Strofe, when you first saw the video, what went through your mind?
Good for her.
Good for her. What do you want me to think?
You didn't think to yourself, well, I want to go lift 130. I want to go lift 95 pounds.
The normal person would be like, "Oh, I got to go get 95 right now."
I can't.
You know what?
You didn't think that?
Bleep the 95. I'm going to do 100 right now, and I'm already show that in 4 days of working out over 6 days, I've already surpassed what I couldn't do a week ago. That's what a competitor would do.
Well, that's not really how biology works.
Biology?
Yeah, I'm not just going to be able to do something after working out 4 times I couldn't do.
You think you're stronger than you were last Wednesday? Or Thursday, I guess?
Maybe. Minutely. It's not. Muscles don't develop that fast.
There's also a mental component that I don't think he grasps.
You weren't motivated whatsoever.
Getting stronger in the body is something, but the mind is a powerful tool.
I agree.
Like, you got halfway at 95 after you failed at 135.
I'm happy for it. I failed to connect the dot other than me being a revolutionary.
Almost stranger oblique as well, trying to do 95, remember correctly?
I failed to connect the dot other than me being a revolutionary and inspiring people to remain fit, like Michelle Obama tried to do 8 years ago, and now I'm doing in 2026. I'm failing to connect the dots on what this has to do for me. I had a girl. That's about all I got for her.
Strofe, you going to sit here and lie and say when you saw the video, you said, I got to go upstairs and do it now. You didn't say that?
No, I said, all right, I got to get back to show prep now.
That's a damn lie.
But that's
Will
the-
told
that's
me that
the-
you said you wanted to go straight to the gym to go do 95 pounds. Why are you lying?
He's
to KD
been
Nation?
lying
He has
all
been
week.
He has been distraught since he saw this video. Don't let y'all confuse. Don't let this man confuse you.
They can hear it in his voice.
He is in disbelief that Taylor, who was a strong, fit, great woman, was able to sit
She's
there.
in much better shape than me. Why would I be in disbelief by that?
So she was able to.
Speaking of biology, it's a little bit different.
It is.
Yeah, men are biologically built stronger than women. It's just biological, but Taylor's she's strong.
She doesn't just bench press though. She doesn't bench press like that. Like that's not part of her routine. But she was able to simply get in the gym and throw it up in slacks and a shirt,
And then smile and put her hands on her cheeks and go, that was easy money.
5 minutes before doing that, she was typing on a computer and had no idea what she can put up in a bench press. And she was able to do what Strofe did multiple times and more.
Meanwhile, on Thursday, when we started Combine 2.0, we go, all right, we're going to start with the bench. She goes, we're going to start with the bench?
What? We're starting
What?
with the bench.
What?
Yeah, I thought that was last. We went over this.
You would have put up
It would
less
have
weight
been worse.
because you would
You
have
would
been
have been more
fatigued.
tired from running around.
I would have been warmed up, though.
No, bro,
Warmed up.
your mind is an interesting place to live.
You lifted up her body today, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you feel like you
Little
got
bit?
any closer to 95?
I didn't do bench. It was more of a pull day, so I was doing more like curls and rows.
A pull day.
Right. So sometimes you push for exercises, which is a bench press.
Yeah.
And then you pull for some exercises like curls and rows, and that's what I was doing today.
Are we gonna curls and rows
body.
today?
Yeah, they were part of the workout.
Are we gonna do 95 on Sunday? You gonna
Yeah, we're gonna do 95 on Sunday.
You gonna
Let's
get
go
it?
showdown.
Yeah, because Sunday is gonna be bench day.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm
As
gonna
we
Sunday is bench day?
Yeah, me and Kyle are gonna bench every Sunday. We
every
established
Sunday.
that on Monday.
I'm gonna tell you this right now because listen.
You gotta get it straight.
Ben was
You gotta
yelling and
get
screaming
95.
at you. I'm not gonna yell and scream at you. I'm gonna get you motivated and excited. What I want you to understand is this. I want you to watch that video of Taylor, our coworker, benching 95
Yeah, you
pounds.
clearly-
Wait,
but you
shut
don't
up,
know how-
shut up.
you said
and
you weren't gonna yell
shut
at
up
me.
and let me finish.
He said, I'm not going to yell at you.
And let me finish. I want you to watch that video, and I want you to watch what she did. Ben explained it
Oh, okay,
earlier.
that helps,
Wait
yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta. That's your first.
Agreed.
damn
He doesn't
problem.
listen.
You gotta shut your damn mouth. Okay. Let me finish.
Why don't you talk to Ben like this when he interrupts you all the time?
No, because I'm trying to help. Because Ben is not as weak as you are. He didn't embarrass us like you did. And so what I need you to do is watch the video.
And people want to see the video that missed it on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. They're just joining us.
Notice when she goes
Gets
down,
halfway.
She goes down and she starts pushing up, and you notice she gets to the point where she has to put a little extra
slows
oomph on
down.
it. Had to put a little extra oomph on it. And because she's a competitor, and because she has a doesn't quit mentality, she powered through and she finished.
The mental component.
Yeah, so what I'm telling you this
We're working on your mental component.
Yeah, I want you to
Sunday-
get angry.
On Sunday,
I tried that. It doesn't work.
No. On Sunday, if I see your ass quit, I'm gonna let you struggle. I'm gonna watch you let the bar hit you. I'm gonna let the bar hit you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you get to the point you don't push through it, and I feel like you quitting, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna say, "Hurry, get it."
I thought you weren't going to yell
Yeah,
at
you
me.
have to throw him in a desperate
I'm like-
situation.
I'm-
no
yeah.
spotter. No spotter. You have to do
Are
it.
you a man or a
have
mouse?
to
Are
burn
you
the
going to
boat. She didn't have a
survive or are you
spot.
going to get crushed?
I'll be fine.
She actually lifted it off by herself and did it. So I don't.
Well,
think
and
you
I
need
just
to-
watched it
I
again.
think that's actually where we went wrong. Is you helped me too much. I wasn't ready for the weight.
We helped him too much. That's a good spin. I actually like that.
I'm being dead serious.
It's a good spin.
It wouldn't have
spin.
worked on 135. I wasn't getting that. I think that's where we went wrong on 95. Because the first time, you remember I said, I wasn't ready for that. When you guys lifted it off the rack for me, we shouldn't have done that.
But what about the second time when you got acquainted with the weight? You felt what 95 felt like.
I exerted too much energy and went back at it too quickly. I should have gotten it.
Dude, I'm telling you this right now. I don't
You're going
play-
to get it Sunday.
Bench Sunday.
I ain't
and you're
playing
gonna record it.
I ain't playing no games with you on Sunday. We gonna get this.
We're
Don't
not
spot
playing
him,
games.
Kyle. He's not going to be. No spot.
You hear that? I'm not gonna.
No
spot.
spot.
And this is Brad, who you trust.
Yeah, I believe in you.
you
need to be
trust
thrown
Brad
into
still?
You need to
I
be thrown
trust
in a desperate situation. You need to be where the only option is you press it off your chest and you re-rack it.
Life or death.
Every grown man should be able to lift 100 pounds. I stand by that.
Tim the Trash Man, come on, guys. You're being horrible to Strofe right now. That's not a way to motivate someone by beating them down and embarrassing him with other people. Give him a chance. I thought y'all were better than that.
Giving him a chance.
I'm not better than that. I'm gonna tell you.
I stayed silent because I know I'm not better than that.
And I'll say this, too. Any time that I was in a weight room situation, Ben, you can back me up on this one, any strength coach at any high level, high school all the way through the NFL.
This ain't high level, though.
Yeah, but they always motivated with like, come on, you fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like push through.
Like when I walked
So
in,
it's you got to get going.
The hockey team
bit.
and the basketball team worked out in the Kohl Center. And now the strength coach of the Wisconsin basketball team, Coach Schneid's, Jim Schneider. Remember Jim had all seen him around?
Yeah.
He's jacked.
Schneid's was doing hockey. And we walked in one time, and he was in his office. He's eating raw meat.
Oh.
And we were like, what's going on with you, man? He goes, you know how lions got strong? Raw meat.
That's right. You got to be. Those guys are built different.
They're crazy,
He's got
man.
a screw loose.
You need that guy as the tip of the spear.
You need screw loose
So
guys to be strength coaches.
We are your screw loose guys right
Yes,
now.
we are
your
the
raw
screw
meat
loose guys.
The only one with a screw loose is Ben.
Yeah, I ain't raw meat guy. I can tell you that now.
You know how lions got strong?
I
Raw meat.
Yeah, I'm in the pride. I'm in the back, just kind of following. I ain't the king of the jungle.
I am curious what KBN Nation and all of our great fans think about this whole generation right now being very passive aggressive. I mean, Rodgers did a little bit of this, right, with his Instagram posts and holding Randall Cobb around his arm as they're walking out Lambeau Field towards the end of his tenure. But like just about everybody now, when they're unhappy, scrubs any association that they have with the team that they're on from their social media. It's almost like a protest, a stand-in. Yeah, it's a breakup, but like you take off the pictures of the girlfriend that you had. So at this point, we have two currently Green Bay Packers erasing Green Bay Packers from their social media. No existence, never existed, except for when we remember them on the field. What does that mean? Does it just mean they're done? Does it mean there's a restructure? Does it mean like, you know what I mean? I hate it. Go say something. Don't be petty and post a picture. If you're not going to be there, just say, they ain't offering me what I want. We'll dive in deep to two players specifically who are removing the Green Bay Packers from their social media. So petty. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach. Yes, he's soft, as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had on. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Don't miss a moment of the basketball tournament action this March at 3rd Street Market Hall, home to your one-stop, must-stop viewing destination. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 20 locally owned food vendors, a 30 self-serve beer wall, over 50 HD TVs, plus game day specials. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your downtown home for basketball this March.
Wisconsin weather doesn't wait, and neither should you. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we make upgrading your home simple. Right now, order today and get 0% interest until 2032. You heard me right. 0% interest all the way until 2032. Upgrade your windows and doors now and pay over time without paying interest. With our 10-year limited warranty, you can feel confident in your investment. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. 3/31/2026.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
The Island Resort and Casino is the Midwest's premier resort destination, giving guests the total experience with a luxury hotel, full-service spa, live lounge and headline entertainment, multiple dining options, and more, all surrounding a lively Vegas-style casino. And atop many a golfer's bucket list are the island's 2 championship courses, Sweetgrass and Sage Run. When we say your total experience, we mean it. Plan your getaway today at islandresortandcasino.com.
Come grow with us at Glenroy. For more than 6 decades, our family-owned company has built its reputation on quality, reliability, and providing strong career opportunities in our community. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Here, you'll find competitive wages, a clean, modern workspace, fully vested 401k, yearly bonus award, and the chance to build a manufacturing career with purpose. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers.
It's a great day for Brewers baseball, and with Brewers checking from Associated Bank, you get a powerful lineup of perks all season. Leading off is Express Entry with incredible speed. Next up, 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. Sporty stuff. And third, up to 50% off home game tickets. But if you can believe it, there's even more you can score. Because with Brewers checking, you get the strongest lineup in baseball. Only from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Social media is a very interesting place. We learned that with Alex Strofe last week. But we also are learning it right now with impending free agents and long-term Packers that may not have a future with the team anymore. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Of course, get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. The first one that I saw, I don't know if this is in order or not, Strofe, but Quay Walker. Quay Walker has scrubbed all of his Green Bay Packers pictures from his social media. Devontae Wyatt got the 5th-year option picked up. Quay Walker did not. So Quay Walker, being the free agent that he is, we know that he was offered a contract, I believe, in the middle of last season. And since he did not take that, that leaves the opportunity for him to test the open waters. Rashawn Gary put an Instagram story of a Packers sweatshirt, no caption or anything, but just a Packers sweatshirt on the ground. And I guess, as I mentioned going to break, I feel it's very petty. I also think it's really annoying because, like, from Rashawn Gary's case, you were paid a hell of a lot of money by the Green Bay Packers to produce at a high level. And when you don't have a sack or a tackle for loss since Halloween and weren't existent when Micah Parsons went out, when you're on the team for as long as you were, like, what do you want us to do? Be like, oh no, we're going to miss you so much. Like, bro, we're happy for what you did when you did it, but we ain't going to miss you. Quay Walker, like, sure, like, you were a good player, but it would be a better problem for Packer fans, and they would probably feel worse about you impendingly leaving if you made a bigger impact, because then it'd be like, well, hell, we cannot let Quay Walker go. You would have gotten the 5th-year option if you had done enough in the opportunities that you had. So I guess that's my, like, overall takeaway is it's annoying to me when you're like, oh, look at what I'm doing on social media. I'm scrubbing the... Bro, you didn't have to scrub them if you had plenty of opportunity. If they thought you were worth the value, you would have been paid it or being brought back from Rashawn Gary's case. So it's annoying to me. 800-990-3776. Am I the fist with the clouds guy right now?
Gen Z is just built different, man. Gen Z is built different. I mean, I looked up Rashawn Gary's career earnings and Quay Walker's career earnings. Would you like to? I'll tell you, Quay Walker, first round draft pick, almost $14 million, right? So you'd think you'd at least. So he was more bold in saying, "I'm scrubbing everything Green Bay away."
Rashawn is rich.
Rashawn, would you like to take a stab at what you think the Green Bay Packers have paid him?
Rashawn Gary,
first round draft pick in 2019.
Rashawn Gary's made $75 million in his career.
More, way more,
because he still has. He's got this deal left.
$160 million.
No. Well, so. You're closer, Kyle.
It was like 90.
If he finishes his contract, you're closer, Ben. So he's made.
Well, then I'm wrong because he ain't finishing his contract.
He's made $82 million. $82 million in quickly 7 seasons with the Green Bay Packers. If he finishes out his contract, he'll make $125. Which he ain't going to do because he ain't producing at that. $81 million. You'd think if an employer paid you $81 million, you would say, thank you so much for changing my life and my family's life. Even Quay Walker. Like, these were both first-round draft picks. These are guys that Goody wants. Goody has a level of faithfulness to his draft picks that is higher than most in the NFL. He gives them every opportunity to be that guy, to have that be their second contract. He did with Rashawn Gary. A little bit surprising that he gave Gary that contract. But with Quay Walker, it's shocking to me that you put out some blood, sweat, and tears, and they pay you handsomely. This isn't like he was a 7th-round draft pick and made $3 million over the course of 4 years. These both were paid handsomely, and he's about to go get paid more. Say thank you. Do the post of, after 4 years of the Green Bay Packers, my time is over. This whole scrubbing your social media is petty and it's childish.
On the Carbless Talk and text line, Stevie, our guy, hope it was a good day teaching the youth. It is their way of saying, look at me when no one is looking at them.
Yeah, no.
That's powerful.
I get it. This is my take on it, okay? I'm going to humanize them, is that these are young kids, they're still humans, and they get salty. I don't know what Rashawn Gary was.
Professional
athletes. Listen, at work, if somebody do something around here that upsets you, you may get petty. Now, you won't go to social media and be petty, but we may all get petty, right? Do I think it's stupid to scrub your page? Yeah, I think it's stupid to fully scrub your page. But he's young. He's upset. He's hurt that the team that drafted him, that he thought he was going to take to a Super Bowl, and then he realized the Green Bay Packers
to the Super Bowl
will be part of a Super Bowl team. But he realized,
lift him up, put him on his back, and take him to the Super Bowl.
But remember, he's the same guy that said the Packers have a history before he
Fred
even got
Warner?
here. He said before he got here, the Packers had a history of not being able to win the big game and not be able to finish. So that's where you should have known that this relationship was going to be over.
He did say that after the 21-3 loss.
It's with Rashawn Gary, I don't know what to make of that one. I mean, he might just be supporting the green and gold. I'm not sure. I hope it means that as his goodbye, his farewell. But with Rashawn Gary, I hope that's what it means as he's leaving. But I don't know what to make of it. But with Quay, I know he's gone. And Packers fans should be rejoicing that Quay Walker is gone. I'm happy that they're letting them walk.
Rejoicing?
We should.
I thought you were going to humanize him. And now we got to rejoice and dance on his grave?
I humanize his emotions because he's a human.
Okay.
But based off this, I don't judge you based off your character as a person. I think he's great. But I judge you based off your performance on the field. And we all know he was above average to maybe a good player. This year he forced 0 turnovers for the Green Bay Packers. He's not the best in coverage as well for the Packers. And he's just not consistent and a reliable player for the Packers. Can he make a lot of tackles? Yes, but he also misses a lot of tackles. He's not in the position that he needs to be in because he's not a real field leader. He's not the guy that I want setting up the defense, reading the quarterback, reading the offensive lineman, reading everything that's going on, being the field general and commander at that inside linebacker position. He is better just playing mindlessly, but in this Packers defense, he has to be a leader. And that just
better at playing mindlessly.
You are dancing on his grave.
He just poured his heart out on social media by deleting everything of the Green Bay Packers.
He is a phenomenal downhill football player. He is not a read, react, diagnose, get everybody set up type guy. You just got to let him go. He's a great athlete, and he was a great athlete in college, but he wasn't known for being some super brainiac football player that be able to diagnose things pre-snap. That's just not what he did. That's not what he does. How many times did you see Quay Walker getting other guys set, telling D linemen, point that, right. You didn't see that, right? He's tunnel vision. He's focused, and I think that's when he's at his best. So that's why I believe it's in the best interest of the Green Bay Packers to move on from Quay Walker. It's not a knock on what his potential could be somewhere else if they put him in the right position. It is just not a good fit for the Green Bay Packers defense. So, yes, Packers fans should be extremely happy that he scrubbed his page, and now we know what is to come. Quay Walker will not be back. He gets to go in a different direction, maybe resurrect his career somewhere else or continue his career somewhere else, and the Green Bay Packers get to start fresh in the middle. You already have Edgerrin Cooper, who can fly around, who's a better player, more instinctive than Quay Walker is at that linebacker position. Now let's bring in somebody who can get everything set and everything organized, because if the Packers get put in the right position, right, players-wise, that is at least a core of the battle, being in the right position and having somebody who could recognize that. That's why I think this is a plus that we're moving on from Quay. I'm so happy.
It is hard for a player not to take some level of like personal feel to it, because the whole time you're a part of the team, they're saying, oh, it's all about team, it's all about family, we're in this together. And then things change really quickly when they try to get you for as little as possible.
Money comes into play, it changes all of those aspects.
It really does. I just looked up what Quay Walker's projected market value is. Would you like to take a guess at what he's likely going to make per year in the open market?
$7-8 million?
$8 million. $8 million
per year?
A year.
No,
$8 million
I feel like we'll get at least 12 to 15, 12 to 14.
For an inside linebacker?
12,
for a guy who's he's a solid starter.
He's going to get the Packers. Now, I will say this. If Quay signs somewhere for $8 million and the Packers didn't offer him $8 million, then he should scrub his page. That's extremely disrespectful. Extremely disrespectful.
You just said
it's a business, man.
You said he's just downhill.
You said you basically just danced all over him. You should be rejoicing that Quay Walker's not going to be a Packer.
Well,
for $8 million, I'll take him.
That was based on how much. It doesn't
change the defense.
That was based on how much he was making. $8 million, I ain't gonna lie, he's a bargain.
He flip-flopped in 5 minutes,
y'all got to hear me out.
We need a flip-flop soundtrack.
No, you have to hear me out. What you have to hear me out, understand this.
Bro, we heard you out. You danced all over him. Now you want him back for $8 million?
You killed that man.
No.
He's only good at being mindless out there.
$8 million a year would be about the 19th highest paid inside linebacker in the league.
$8 per year? $8 million per year for real? That's
average
it?
value, yeah.
The inside linebackers have not gotten the juicy bumps.
Well, then I take that back. I thought they made between 12 to 15.
Oh, so you're flip-flopping back. Got it. 3-1.
No, I
got the old 3-1 in Kyle Brust Nortman from Kyle Wallace.
I didn't know inside linebackers didn't get paid like that.
Yeah, just not a marquee position anymore. But I agree with you in that I think he's replaceable. But the thing is, he should, again, be thankful for his time in Green Bay. And he should be excited for someone's going to pay him a lot of money. And this is, again, it's business. It's not personal. There's another team out there that's in desperate need for an inside linebacker. The Packers just aren't. It's like puzzle pieces fitting together. Packers are probably going to go O-line, D-line, and quarterback. Another team is going to go inside linebacker. He will be the beneficiary of that. It's just immature and childish.
Speaking of being the beneficiary, I'm the beneficiary of wonderful windows, a wonderful door, and wonderful service with the 10-year warranty that I've received with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Gonna just fix up a couple things, and I'm talking to Gina right now because 0 for 72, 6 years of 0% financing. It's time to add something to the home as we're looking to build up, some equity and trying to do more things, put more in the house, get the home value to go up, and there's no one I would go to other than Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin because it's 0 for 72. 6 years, a lot can happen in 6 years, guys. A lot's going to happen in 6 years on this show.
Yeah, and when it comes to you being a beneficiary of that deal, give him a call today. Go to PellaWI.com, visit the showroom, get inspired, trust, durability, beauty, and home value. That increasing, that's what you're going to get with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Nobody does it like them and Gina Della from Pella.
How about the fact that Rich Bisaccia, who is going to be the special teams coordinator in Clemson.
All right, go Tigers.
Brad thinks something is fishy around old Rich Bisaccia. So we turn to our special teams guru, the former punter in the NFL, to break down what the hell happened with Rich Bisaccia. Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU.
Yeah, you and me both.
Rough. On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stroh for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. Listen, when it came to buying an engagement ring for my now fiance, I had no idea what I was doing, which is why I went to the team at Robert Hack. I heard her say words like radiant cut and solitaire, but to be real honest, I didn't really know what that meant. So I wrote it down, I brought it to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield, and they knocked it out of the park. It's true, if you've never been been through this process before. The team at Robert Hack are absolute experts. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, Brookfield South, and Brookfield North. If you're looking to take the next step like I did, and your girlfriend maybe is posting things on her Pinterest page or is showing you pictures, bring it into Robert Hack. They'll do their best to duplicate a dream ring for her, just like they did for my fiance. Moral of the story, if you were like me and you want to start, you just don't really know where, the answer's clear. Visit one of the 3 Robert Hack locations in the Milwaukee area. Just like me, at the end, you'll say, "Hack yeah," with Robert Hack Diamonds. And RobertHackDiamonds.com, that's RobertHackDiamonds.com.
Want your brand to turn heads and win hearts?
Captivate Exhibits can bring your brand to life by transforming lobbies, creating history walls, and beautifying facilities.
For over 32 years, Captivate has been the MVP of trade show exhibits and workplace design and fabrication. Let Captivate craft immersive branded environments that tell your story boldly, beautifully, and with purpose at events and around the office.
Score big by making your next event or your own space unforgettable. Create something legendary by getting started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. March is that time of year when a lot of us are thinking about fresh starts and maybe even getting a tax refund. And instead of spending that money on something temporary, what if you invested it in something that improves your home for decades? Universal Windows Direct makes that decision easy. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, you'll get 24 months with no payments and no interest. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Lake Mills junior forward Tyler Wolin. Wolin reached a major milestone, becoming the 8th player in school history to join the 1,000-point club, finishing with a game-high 24 points in a 78-57 win over Waupun. The victory clinched the Capital North Conference title outright for Lake Mills. A 3-year starter, the 6'3" forward has increased his scoring to a team-leading 14.2 points per game this season, while continuing to impact the game as one of the program's top rebounders and playmakers. Lake Mills now sits at 20-2 overall and 9-0 in conference heading into the postseason. Congratulations to Tyler Wolin, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold a lie with sportswear, too. You pay a fortune for big-name gear, a fancy logo, a slogan, and it still stinks. Iron Jock doesn't play that game. Silver ion technology is woven into every thread, killing 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. And now, through March 8th, our listeners can get 40% off all Iron Jock t-shirts and polos with the code SPRING40. That's code SPRING40. Shop now at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You can't make this up. You really can't. We've been sitting on the knowledge from Brad Nortman on this whole Rich Bisaccia exit. And then during the break, we come across something directly related to Rich Bisaccia. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe on this Weed Man Wednesday.
The Weed Man coming.
800-990-3776 is the Carless Talking text line. I love when you do that. And, of course, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. You can listen anytime, anywhere on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Do you want to go first or play what we just saw?
Let me just dive in. Because
dive in, Bradley.
I'm trying to read the tea leaves out there. And KBN Nation, something fishy is going on behind the scenes at 1265 Lombardi Avenue. Now, we knew that something was weird initially when Rich Bisaccia abruptly said he was stepping down from being the Packers special teams coordinator. Like literally a month after most coaches make these decisions and a month after the hiring cycle that would allow Matt LaFleur to have the pick of the litter when it comes becomes the different candidates. At the time, I felt like it was strange, but the more that trickles out, the more strange this becomes. I feel like there's something happening, some weird undercurrent underneath the Matt LaFleur coaching staff. So we now know that Rich Bisaccia, coming from the combine, it was rumored that among NFL circles that this came from a disagreement between LaFleur and Rich Bisaccia. Now, that seems strange because Rich Bisaccia seemed like he was the top lieutenant of Matt LaFleur, that they were tight. Matt LaFleur trying to make every argument to keep Rich Bisaccia around. But then separately, Rich Bisaccia says, no, I want to step down so I can be closer to my family home in Florida. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he wants to take a job at the local high school or at like a college in there. No. This week, he takes a job at Clemson to be the Clemson special teams coordinator, not necessarily close to Florida, slightly closer, I guess, but not really closer. I don't know one NFL coach that wants to be in college football today. And then today, the assistant special teams coach for the Green Bay Packers the last several years, now at Cleveland, says this.
Well, so it's the Browns special teams coordinator, Byron Storer, on his former Packers boss, Rich Bisaccia, leaving Green Bay shortly after he took the Browns job.
He did mention it to me, and it was kind of, it was kind of after I had already got the job in Cleveland, and he kind of said, I'm thinking about retiring. And he's like, what do you think? And I just said, you know what, Coach, going through the process here in Cleveland and, and getting to know Todd Monken and Andrew Berry, and, Cleveland's where I want to be. And so, he did let me know about that, but I didn't know for sure if he was going to do it or not. It was kind of like in passing, like, this is what I'm thinking. But, he went back to work. So I thought, he's going to go back and run it back another year. So, but I wish Rich all the best. We stay in touch. We talk all the time. And so I always have him as a guy that I can call at any point in time and ask questions.
That's from Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com, posting that on Twitter X. Now, that's great for Byron Storer on his relationship with Rich Bisaccia, but that doesn't matter to anybody here listening to that clip.
So he's basically saying that Rich Bisaccia told him shortly after, is becoming finalized that the Browns are going to hire him as special teams coach, he's going to leave. You can take the Packers job. You'd have the inside track if you want to. And he says, no, I'm going to go to not the Rams, not San Francisco, not New England. I want to go to Cleveland instead. Yeah. I would rather go to Cleveland than stay here in stable Green Bay. Something about that is just very strange to me. Someone would elect to go to the rocky foundation and the uncertainty and the chaos that is Cleveland and not stay at the stable environment that is the Green Bay Packers. So for all these reasons, the timing of Rich Bisaccia's step downs, the rumors of the disagreements and the tension between Matt LaFleur and Rich Bisaccia claiming he wants to be closer to his Florida home, meanwhile taking a more intensive and more busy job in Clemson, South Carolina, and then this from the former assistant special teams coach saying he was tipped off, maybe would have had the inside track for it, but wanted to go to Cleveland instead. None of this is making sense to me, and the final nail in the coffin is NFLPA coming out with their grades. Matt LaFleur falling a full letter grade based on the players, second last in how the players feel like he respects them, blowing leads in playoff games to Ben Johnson. Guys, there's just too much weirdness going on. Something fishy is happening behind the scenes in Green Bay, and I'm determined to figure out what it is.
Yeah, when originally you brought this to me, I didn't agree with you, but now you gave me all this great evidence and maybe some inside information. But the thing that is stunning for me is the fact that he told him that he was going to retire.
In passing, too, but the retire part is such a strong word to use.
Retire and taking a new job somewhere else. He's not retired. He's still working.
He's probably busier.
He literally went to a college program that wants to once again compete for championships, but he didn't retire. He left. He left his job. But he said he was going to retire. So anybody that's looking at this as if this was a good exit, something is up, right? You're absolutely right, where he made a decision that he wanted to not just step away from the Packers, but he left the NFL totally. and told people he was retiring and had a job within 2 weeks of retiring. That is not a retirement. That's called I'm leaving my job. And to your point about the disgruntledness, there clearly is something going on between him and Matt LaFleur. Not saying that they don't like each other, because I have no idea. But there might have been a difference of opinions on how to go about some things. And maybe he decided, you know what, I like Matt, but when it comes to working with him, I don't think this is the best for me. I want to head out. And that's probably exactly what happened, because he literally bounced out and went to Clemson. He left the NFL at 65 to go be with kids, to go talk about NIL, to go talk about, well, I guess with special teams it's a little bit easier, but typically special teams coordinators, typically they still go out there recruit as well. It's all hands on deck.
He's probably
why don't we just ask Brad?
He's probably making less money, even though Clemson's a really wealthy program. He was one of the top guys in the NFL. I don't know any coach that wants to go from the NFL to college, probably making less money.
They leave
having to work
to
more with higher roster turnover.
Jeff Hafley came from Boston College to the NFL. He didn't want to deal with all that crap.
As a head coach. So something is just not, and again, if he had a Florida home in Boca and he went and worked for FAU, I'd say, okay, I get it. He wants to be there all year. But something is not lining up. The bizarre comment about retiring, and who knows who's right? Maybe Matt LaFleur is right, and he was standing on business, and Rich Bisaccia didn't like that to some degree. But Matt LaFleur's image and his MO has always been, I'm a player's coach. I let my coaches coach. Like, it's a healthy, happy environment. If anything, be harder on them, Matt LaFleur. That's what I would say. But something has shifted over the last 6 months, and it's cascading down to players and coaches.
Well, how about this? Rich Bisaccia at 65 will make $900,000 in a one-year deal, with a $100,000 bonus to make $1 million at the University of Clemson.
A 50% pay cut. Crazy.
Do you think this is a bridge? I'm not sure how it works with the NFL. Could he retire and then sit a year out and then potentially be allowed to go back to the NFL next year?
I don't know what his contract looked like in Green Bay, but the reality is, though, coaches, the reasons why people continue on with it, the NFL coaches have really nice perks too. So they kind of stack year after year after year. It doesn't roll over to the college football realm. So their pension, their health insurance, all that kind of stuff, he doesn't accrue another year. That's why coaches will stick around.
Maybe he did retire from the NFL, getting 2 checks. 65, I'm mad at him.
Soren and Heartland, you're on the Carbless Talking text line 800-990-3776. You're on with KBN.
Hey, guys. First of all, to answer Kyle's question, yeah, the one-year deal would be a bridge. He would be able to come back to the NFL, and that's partly the reason why I think he's going to do the college route. But to my main point is that Rich Bisaccia, he left the Packers because he felt like he was letting down LaFleur. That came out, and there's a lot of theories, and I think it's fishy myself too. But him going to Clemson doesn't mean that he felt scapegoated, in my opinion. But for the whole, the Byron Storer, I think that's his name, the Browns special teams coordinator now, it's interesting, obviously, like you guys said, that Bisaccia, or however you pronounce Rich's name, but that Rich asked him, like, saying, hey, you can have this job. For Storer, however, I feel like maybe he was thinking that, oh, well, if I take this job, the fans are going to, use me as the excuse or the reason why the special teams isn't good. I don't want to do that. So I
hate to break it to you, Soren. If Cleveland's special teams aren't any good, he's going to get an earful from everybody every day because they live and breathe Browns football in Cleveland.
More insane.
They're crazy.
Yeah,
they
are
call crazy.
For your head quickly, more so than here in nice Wisconsin.
Could you imagine?
I was just mad that Soren didn't drop Josh DiMaggio stray. They got an ongoing feud right now.
They do, because you know how the Bucs suck right now. Their fans still show up and they complain. Our fans aren't showing up right now for the Bucs.
I was there on Monday. It was a tough scene. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Rich Bisaccia saying he was going to retire to the assistant to the special teams coordinator at the time.
This is Michael Scott, the assistant to the
I mean, he basically was, It was Rich's show.
And Soren,
assistant to the special teams coordinator.
Soren is correct that the public reason is he felt like he was letting down Matt LaFleur. such a strange reason for a competitive person to say, you know what, I feel like I'm letting down the coach. I'm going to leave.
I'd just say this, though. I think the Storer thing is getting misconstrued a little bit. He said that to him at the end of the season, and then he went back to work, which is why Storer sought out outside employment because he wanted to be a special teams coordinator. So I don't think he necessarily thought he had the
may
inside
have,
track.
but just because he said he went back to work, air quotes, doesn't mean he still
when he was 5 weeks.
But that doesn't mean he wasn't still mulling all of these things,
right? But I don't know how many people knew that.
But that's again what's strange, right? That he dropped it to him at the end of the season,
which would probably be mid-January. He didn't step down till the end of February,
right? So like, why wait 5 weeks if you have been thinking about this and know this?
Well,
there's a tipping point that occurred.
That's what makes this whole situation. I mean, there's so many things that make this situation strange, but I don't view the Storer factor as a strange part.
Here's what we're gonna do next. We're somehow going to talk about the Green Bay Packers special teams, and this was not planned. And it's somebody that I've never thought about probably since he's not been with the Green Bay Packers. But worlds collided yesterday. Somebody on this show ran into a Packers former Packers special teamer in a wild turn of events. You got to hear this story next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off-season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee. All day, every day. The Cardless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless Talk and Text line. This is more.
This is Coach Greg Gard. I've lived my whole life in Wisconsin, and I know what people here value. Hard work, honesty, and looking out for one another. That's exactly how Bank CMG approaches banking. They combine hometown values with modern tools to help people make confident financial decisions. When you want a bank that understands where you're coming from, Bank CMG makes sense. Visit bankcmg.com or stop by your local branch. Let's get to work.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Two tickets are better than one, especially when you're only paying for one. Score Bucks buy one, get one tickets for select upcoming home games with seats starting as low as just $20. Catch the Bucks as they take on Phoenix, Cleveland, the LA Clippers, and Dallas. Marquee matchups as the Bucks push for the playoffs. Big games, big energy. Two tickets for the price of one. But don't wait. This is a Thursday, March 5th only deal. Tune in Thursday to ESPN Milwaukee and follow us on our socials for details on how you can grab buy one, get one tickets. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Alex Strofe, the world's strongest man running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. I didn't know where this story was going to go when we were all together before the show, and it didn't end anywhere where I expected it to go. So now we bring you into the story from one, Alex Strofe. No, not you. I'm joking. You're so confused.
I didn't meet anybody.
Brad, take it away.
Yeah, so I won't say the city, but it's a city in the South that Lexi's aunt lives in. Wonderful woman. And she retired down there, and she was taking her dog for a walk into their local park. A lovely city. And she's walking through, and there's somebody out there, and they got footballs, and they're kicking. And so I'm married into her nephew, me meeting her nephew, and she says, hey, my nephew punted in the NFL, and he has an ESPN Milwaukee radio show.
Nice lady.
So
Wisconsin.
do you or ESPN Wisconsin radio show? And she said, do you play football? Like,
do you play football?
Like, what's your background? And he said, yeah, actually, that's crazy. I kicked for the Green Bay Packers in 2023. It was Anders Carlson.
No! Isn't that just wild?
Yes. Because she texted me, said his name was Anders. I didn't catch his last name. He kicked it for the Packers in 2023. Do you know him? I said, oh boy, do I know him.
No, you don't know him.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Oh, he gave us some heartache.
But with that being
He's
said.
old?
He's 27. He only been in the league a couple years.
Are you calling me old?
He was a 25.
Again, the NFL is a different shelf life of old.
He was a 25-year-old rookie. So he was actually a pretty old rookie. Yeah. So I was like, man, I have not heard that name in so long. Anders Carlson. Good for him for still grinding out there. Maybe he was let onto a field. He's kicking in a park.
He's going to go back to Clemson to kick for Rich.
So
use a year of NHL.
It led me down a path, and I wasn't. So that was the story. It led me down a path, though, that I was like, you know what? How bad was that year in 2023?
Hang on. Was it as bad as you thought, better than you thought, or worse?
Who had a better season? Brandon McManus in 2025 or Anders Carlson in 2023?
Damn, I don't like the way you're setting this up.
Brandon McManus hit how many?
Brandon McManus missed a lot more than I think we talk about.
But he hit like 30-something straight, and I promise you, Anders Carlson.
No, that was 30 straight with extra points.
Yeah,
but still, that's still a lot.
So he missed in bulk.
He missed the extra point in the damn playoff game.
Anders Carlson, 2023, field goal percentage for the Green Bay Packers.
It was like 82%.
81.8.
Wow.
81.8. Now, his extra points are only 87, so not great. Brandon McManus in 2025, 80%. Anders Carlson had a higher field goal percentage than Brandon McManus last year.
Well,
and they extended this.
Now he had a higher extra point.
I know.
Extra point, but that was great. Now, and Anders did miss some very important kicks. But
Brandon didn't?
Missed some very important kicks as well.
We would have won the game had he made at least one of them kicks. And I'm talking about an extra point. You make the extra point, you can force overtime. Don't give me started.
And Anders was a rookie. Brandon McManus is like his 14th season. I don't know. I'm just throwing out facts out there. I haven't heard the name Anders Carlson in a long time. He's kicking in a park in a lovely city in the South, and I just haven't heard that name in a long time.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
First and foremost, your aunt is obviously a ball of energy and joy.
She is.
To randomly be walking down the street.
Hey, do you play football?
And seeing somebody kick a football and be like, "Do you play football?" Just one, and then just striking up a story and talking about how my nephew
Isn't that
played
crazy?
in the NFL. It's random.
What if someone was walking along the local park where you live, Kyle, and they had sticks out and they were kicking a football? Would you go approach him?
No, I would just keep walking.
Oh,
This is the new Hear Brad Out. Says
I've had a
Josh.
couple of pretty strong segments these last two segments.
You have.
Funneling it all away from Here Brad Out. Anders Carlson, can you believe that? I still can't.
I can actually. Like I know it directly is related to you, but that could have been somebody else.
But
that was
he's
like
a field goal kicker. Do they have just regular? They just got fields with goal posters at parks.
No,
in the South?
to be fair, I don't know what kind of parks this was. I was led to believe this is just a park. I've had to not like a true park.
You're a punter.
I've punted on soccer fields before. It's all I could get on for a little bit.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a
they
park
need
with a pond.
goalposts.
He needs go. Yeah,
You don't need any. You can just hit
What
it.
if-
These goalposts.
What if he has gotten so good he's aiming for a tree?
I can promise you,
He's
has.
I'm
He'd
gonna
be
hit that
hired
tree.
right
I
now.
can well, he's the current team is the Jets, so
He's on the Jets currently.
on the roster, he may not be their only kicker though.
He's still keeping the dream alive.
Yeah,
Respect.
I mean it's crazy. He played 5 games with the Jets last year, 81. He still can't make extra points. 81% of extra points last year.
That was 2 years ago, 2024.
Oh, never mind. No, he may not be active then. That's why he's in the park kicking. Brad, I know
That's why he's in the park.
Brad, I know, not to be mean, but I know when you were trying to chase the dream, you was in the park.
Park kicking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you got to grind.
You should have told your aunt to go back and run. Hey, auntie, go run back and tell him it's over.
Tell him it's over.
Once you in the park, it's over.
No, his auntie seems a little too nice for that. Based off this,
she
experience.
probably
My nephew
encouraged
Brad said it's over. I don't know what that means, but he just told me I need to tell you.
Relay the message. You're done. Finito. Finished. Maybe stop kicking the 50 and start kicking the extra
do
point.
33. Mark off 33. Start kicking that. Anders Carlson.
The Packers free agency is going to be interesting. And it's going to be extra interesting when we start hearing what other teams do, by the way. That's probably sometimes one of the most frustrating parts. And now Jason has probably, he don't know it, but Jason Mobley joining us on Monday may have done something good for Green Bay Packers fans by setting the bar extremely low. Not saying that this is going to happen. He never said they're going to sign nobody in the unrestricted free agency pool, but he put it at a very low percentage. He wouldn't be surprised if they didn't sign any in the unrestricted free agent class coming up here. So, in 2 minutes, there's a quote that stood out from a consistent NFC team that keeps taking some cracks at different guys to bolster their roster. I feel like a little frustrated Kyle. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Wow.
Next in 2 minutes.
Ben Brust here for the Princely Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princely Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princely Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princely Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. This Marquette Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season.
It was a slow start for Marquette as they tallied just 14 first-half points in Saturday afternoon's Big East clash with DePaul. Despite a strong second-half showing, the Golden Eagles were unable to overcome the deficit, though, falling 62-51. Here's head coach Shaka Smart after the game.
We lost, some trust in getting to spacing and making sure that we're aggressive when the ball comes to us. We got really, really passive. That's as low of a first half of scoring as I've seen us have.
Freshman Nigel James continued to be a bright spot for the Golden Eagles with 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals. The Golden Eagles have 2 games remaining in the regular season, playing their final road game on Wednesday night against Providence.
This Marquette Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season. Check out the Golden Eagles watch party schedule at gomarquette.com/BWW.
Homer here with a message about 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities located on a serene setting along the Bark River on 300 gorgeous acres. 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities is a top-ranked full continuum community. Active adult, independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, and rehab. 3 Pillars, the hands-down choice for you or your loved one. Been there. Know people who live there. They love it. You got to go to Dousman and see it in person. Get all the info on 3 Pillars at 3pillars.org.
It's a Weed Man Wednesday on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin. Weed Man for the win.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a Weed Man Wednesday on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. Big time biceps Alex Strofe running
I don't like
the show.
his attitude today. He seems a little. What do you say? What do you call ordinary? What is the word you used to use?
Me for who?
For when people were irritable.
Ornery?
Yeah, is that what you used to say?
Yeah, well, he was gonna have you guess, and I wasn't gonna tell you, and Brad ruined it.
Is that what it was? I don't
Very
remember Ben
ornery.
saying the word ornery.
I say it a lot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I have none of my vocabulary, but he a little. I don't know. I think we broke his spirit
To start
today.
the show, when one of our teammates, Taylor,
Yeah, we didn't broke it. Taylor broke
basically in her heels and all of her
She did have on heels.
makeup didn't break a sweat. Lifting 95 pounds like it was nothing, and our boy couldn't do it. Is that what you're referencing?
He's been off, has he not been?
A little bit. That's okay. Everyone has their days.
Has he been in our ear at all today, Brad?
He hasn't, but he's doing a lot of stuff back there.
Brad,
He not even responding now. Look at him.
Brad has your back.
I will say.
Well, my laptop is out of disk space, so I'm trying to figure that
Oh,
out.
it's always something, guys.
I can't download the video of Brad calling Rich Massagia's situation fishy that I want to post on the internet so people see our show, and I'm getting frustrated.
You're so great.
So people see our show.
We are so appreciative of all the work you do behind the scenes.
Let me just say I'm sorry before, because listen, by 5 o'clock I don't want to deal with this attitude, so I'm sorry now.
It sounds like what you
sit close
sounds
to
like
each
you
other.
just apologized to your fiance. By
not-
5 o'clock, I don't want to deal with
it's
this
not-
attitude of yours.
It's not your fault. I can't.
Why'd you laugh? Was that real?
I don't know if we're gonna have a Monte Carlo next segment.
Oh, don't you say
don't
that.
you
On the
dare.
debut?
I don't have disk space. I can't do anything.
Wait, so why don't you delete stuff?
I'm trying to, and it's still not working.
What do you have on your laptop that's
He
creating so much
downloads
space?
a lot of
You
files.
must not delete stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I know you just show up for 3 hours a day. I work here 9 hours a day.
Hey,
I do a lot
Brad
of
shows
stuff.
up for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Get that
that's
right.
right. That's
Well
right.
played, Strophy.
Any
Well
drama
played.
hour,
Go
get
get working on that disk space, all right? As the Packers need to work on cap space. Am I right? But ching. Thank you,
Nice.
Strofe. One team in specific, Brad and Kyle, never settles.
Boy, so today I get an alert on my phone that Trent McDuffie is traded to who? The team that was in the NFC Championship all of a month ago, the LA Rams. And it just seems to me that the Los Angeles Rams, who were just in the NFC Championship game, who had just won a Super Bowl within the last 5 years, is a team that is continuing to try to find a way to break through. They got to the NFC Championship game, and they said, that is not enough. We have to keep going. They are a team that is never satisfied. They literally lost the game, and they said, we need more. I watched my Green Bay Packers lose in multiple NFC Championship games to the Seahawks, to the 49ers, to the Buccaneers, and I didn't see them say, okay, we got Aaron Rodgers, let's go get more. They said, well, we got Aaron Rodgers, let's see how far we can get just using Aaron Rodgers. I envy a team like the LA Rams who realized that they were bad at corner this year. So what did they do? They got one of the best corners in the NFL, and they gave up a lot to get him. That is the type of mentality that you need to win a championship. I know we got Michael Parsons, but the LA Rams got Matt Stafford. They continue to get.
They only have Stafford likely for one more year, which is why they're going to do this. But then remember when they won the Super Bowl, they went away and McVay was contemplating like stepping down and retirement. So it is a be careful what you wish for. Because
careful what you wish for. I wish to be the Rams right now.
What do you wish you were the Seahawks over the last 20 years? versus the Packers?
Yeah. Yeah, because guess what? Yeah, winning games is fun, but winning championships, they've been in 3 Super Bowls in the last 20 years. We've been in 1. I would gladly take a down couple of years if I knew I was going to win 2 Super Bowls and go to 3.
You're such a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You are lying through your teeth, man. You're wearing green and gold for weed, man, but you wear green and gold a lot for the Green Bay Packers.
Paper threw it at you because you don't understand how painful it is to go a long 15 years without making it to a single Super Bowl, Ben. Do you understand?
Kyle, all I'm saying is
almost half my life has been since the Packers last went to the Super Bowl.
I understand.
Me and Brad,
I've heard this story, but I also heard you at 2:15 in the same segment flip-flop about Quay Walker.
No, I didn't know $8 million.
So you could say right now, emotionally, that you could accept winning a championship or a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers and be okay with down years. But then you'd start moving the goalpost all over the place. Well, how come How come they're 4-13?
I've been surviving through 15 years. Literally, you mean to tell me if the Packers won 3 Super Bowls in the next 5 years, I would have traded for 15 years being bad. I would have traded for it. That's a dynasty.
I'm not even talking about 3.
But 2, whatever it is. I'm just saying I would rather be the Los Angeles Rams of the last 5 to 7 years than the Green Bay Packers. They've won a championship.
And the Seattle Seahawks over the last 15 to 20.
Well, and Seattle's interesting too because if you go back to 2003, they played in that Super Bowl as well. They lost to the Steelers, but basically in every decade, I guess not the 20. Oh yeah, every decade. 2003, 13 and 14 and 26. They've been in 4 Super Bowls. Roughly 1 per decade, and they've had several different.
I don't know why you're staring at me. I'm just asking the question.
You wouldn't trade that?
Did I not tease this segment that I like getting Kyle riled up? And you're falling right for the trap, bud.
Maybe I missed that part, but no,
you didn't. You said what?
I really am, and the frustration for me, it truly comes out, is that the LA Rams tore it all down and built it back up. They drafted well. They lost one of the best defensive linemen in NFL history. And what did they do? They were able to rebuild back up after losing Aaron Donald. They had Jalen Ramsey. And what did they do? They said, well, we knew what we were able to do with Jalen. Let's bring in Trent McDuffie, a guy who's won a Super Bowl. And so I'm just saying that the Green Bay Packers squandered their opportunities with Aaron Rodgers. And it frustrates me when other teams understand that you got to take a lot of risk in order to win championships. And the Green Bay Packers cannot sit here and just be okay with, yeah, we got Micah Parsons. That should be enough. No, it's not enough. You got to do everything you can to ensure that you're going to win a championship because now you're going to go up against a team.
So do you agree with Hunter here on the Carbless Talking text line? He's convinced that Goot didn't add as much during the Twilight A-Rod years out of spite for the QB. He put his own need for legacy over the organization, and now consequences have come home to roost.
I would hope that somebody who is a competitor and sole goal. His goal isn't just to be a GM. His goal is to win a championship. Anytime you both who played at high level of sports, anybody who plays sports anywhere, you can play peewee football. The goal isn't just to go on the field and play. If you have talent to win a championship, you want to win a dang championship. And the Green Bay Packers had talent to win a championship, but they needed more help. And the Packers did not give Aaron Rodgers the necessary help. When you look at the receivers that he had, we looked at Allen Lazard like he was a somebody. Allen Lazard has been a nobody since he left Green Bay. That is a problem.
Maybe you looked at him that way.
We had to. He was like our guy. He was our number one wide receiver for us.
Oh, for 2022 when they didn't do anything.
That is a problem.
We're talking about 2020 and 2021.
Sure.
2022 it wasn't the year.
Okay.
It never was going to be with how that roster was constructed.
When you look at Seattle, what did Seattle do? Seattle already they drafted a young receiver in the first round in JSN. They moved on from other guys, but they brought in a guy.
So you're doing the old Craig Karmazin conversation that you had with him on Sunday Karma many, many times. If they didn't take Jordan Love, would that have helped them have a better chance to win a Super Bowl in 2021?
I would hope. I mean, I understand what they've done drafting-wise. It's been poorest, and they probably would have taken a bust offensive lineman or bust defensive lineman, but it puts the Packers in a better position to win a championship. And what's more important to the Packers? Winning a title or having a good quarterback or Jordan Love?
You can't win a title if you don't have...
This is my belief. I love Jordan Love. But I would have preferred for the Packers to get more support for Aaron Rodgers and win a championship and draft a different quarterback because my belief is because that's all I know, okay? You can't knock me for going with all I know. All I know is Green Bay Packers having a good quarterback. I firmly in my heart believe the Packers would have drafted a different Jordan Love. They were going to have a succession plan because that's what they do. That was not the time in 2020 to draft a quarterback.
There are certain teams that are never satisfied and they are willing to take every avenue and pull out all the stops. The Rams, the Eagles, the 49ers, and Seattle to a different degree. They build their team a little bit different, but each one of them are willing to make trades like this. They're willing to sign older vets.
They traded for Micah Parsons. So what? I know a lot of people bring that up. So I would say to you, what more do you want then to show that they're going more quote unquote all in?
Well, not necessarily all in, but maybe all in plus better performance, because all of those teams I just mentioned, they draft better than the Green Bay Packers. I mean, you said that Aaron Donald was the best D lineman in the NFL. He retired, and you fast forward to today.
Oh, their pass rush last year is woof.
3 out of their 4 defensive linemen were on the Pro Football Focus top 101 players. 3 out of the 4 players were in the top 100 players. So they draft better. They make trades when it's advantageous, and then Goody did that too with Micah Parsons, but they do it almost every year. They're willing to sign the 30-plus guys for a stopgap. They're willing to do one-year deals. So it seems like Goody is self-restricting himself to being like, I'm only going to draft and develop. I'm only going to sign our guys, a couple of free agents, and one big trade a decade. These other teams, the Rams, the Eagles, the Seahawks, and the 49ers, they will do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, and they do it better than the Packers too.
Well, you can do whatever it takes, and sometimes you just can't get it done. You need a little help, and that's what myself, Kyle, and Brad have realized, that on this Weed Man Wednesday, you hear us talk about it, but it obviously has made a huge difference in our lives. The lush green, weed-free yard that we have, it does make the neighbor stop and stare. Literally, when I got Weed Man, my neighbor to my right, looking out of my house, I don't know why I'm going so specific, was talking to me. He goes, man, how did you get it so green and lush already? I said, that's the Weed Man. That's where Weed Man comes in. It is kid and pet friendly. They use that golf course quality fertilizer and effective weed control, and it's all part of the winning game plan for your yard. You can get a free quote by going to weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment, half off at weedman.com. Weedman for the win. Update on disk space.
I freed up 124 gigs.
Sounds like a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I didn't even realize I had that much to delete, to be honest with you. We're rolling. I may be able to have our Monte Carlo ready in about 4 minutes.
In 4 minutes, may or may not have the 200,000 simulations from Alex Strofe.
You didn't do it right.
Then do it. You didn't do it. You should have done it.
I didn't know we were getting that detailed. 200,000 simulations.
There you go.
Yes.
Of what we're simulating, you'll find out maybe next.
We are looking pretty good right now with a little bit of a backup southbound 43 from North Avenue down through the Marquette. Westbound 94 is backing up just west of 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. The eastbound side from about 76th Street past 68th. Overall, though, we're looking pretty good. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of drizzle, cloudy with patchy fog possible, a low of 36. Tomorrow, scattered showers, a high of 43. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick. Your email said you had a big surprise. Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring. They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that? Evermore.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much much we sell them for. Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998.
Or $14.98 with a 1-carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
Come grow with us at Glenroy. For more than 6 decades, our family-owned company has built its reputation on quality, reliability, and providing strong career opportunities in our community. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Here, you'll find competitive wages, a clean, modern workspace, fully vested 401k, yearly bonus award, and the chance to build a manufacturing career with purpose. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free in 24 months with no payments or interest plus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin. It's Weedman Wednesday. Weedman for the win.
I still am going to use one of my guest passes for sure, and I won't talk to him. I'll just give him a great experience at the Princeton Club. Because if you're looking to grow this year, the best way to do that is having the foundation of a healthy body. And then your growth starts there. I know that's what our guy Strofe is working on. So, again, I'm not going to coach him or yell at him or anything. I just want him to experience the amazing Princeton Club in New Berlin, plus the Madison locations. They have so much for everyone. Clean health clubs, free childcare with the membership, functional strength training areas, personal fitness, personal training, all the best equipment. You name it, they have it. Check out the Princeton Club. Grow in 2026 and find your better tomorrow. Today. What's the verdict, Strofe? It's Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. He has cleared 124 gigabytes of disk space in his computer as we are loading the...
This is what the Monte Carlo says to me. Resetting and rerunning state computations.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Of what?
What are we asking it to do?
How many simulations?
200,000 simulations!
Of what? What are we doing it with?
We are trying to figure out the probability of the Milwaukee Bucks to make the play-in or the playoffs this season with Giannis being back in the fold.
I think that's important. With Giannis back in the fold is a very important part. Taking strength of schedule, taking the other teams ahead of them strength of schedule. Like there's definitely something here, Kyle, as much as you don't believe.
It's over. Just like Anders Carlson's career, it's over.
Wow, you have to take a straight like that. He's kicking in parks. You never know.
He was actively on the New York Jets this past season.
No, he
looked up. I think it was just 2024.
He kicked in 24. He didn't kick in 25.
I thought he was on the practice squad.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I mean,
he's hanging on.
His career isn't over. You're right. His career isn't over, but the Bucks are not making a plan. I'm saying,
but we need a number. We need a number to define that.
You don't because you don't need 200,000 to tell you it's 0%. It's zero.
It's not zero.
It'll be more than zero.
Two.
Yeah,
Tory Lowe came on here, hosted 117 The Truth,
good point,
and
Ben.
said, "Man, the Bucks could roll off 10 wins," and we laughed. Did they pull off 10 wins in a row? No, but they won 8 of 10.
In the words
Without
of Bobby
Giannis.
Bobby Portis said it's fool's gold. That winning streak or 8 of 10.
He said that?
He sure did. The 8-2
When?
stretch was full after the game against the Celtics.
Oh.
He said he felt the
He
vibe.
said the
in that.
win streak is fool's gold?
He said the 8 out of 10 was full. It might have been a bit of fool's
Damn, Bobby.
gold.
Dang.
When
they are
asked
Milwaukee.
I mean, I said it the next day on these airwaves on Kyle Brust Nortman, but just straight from the locker room.
Shout out to Eric Name. When asked what he made of the Bucks dropping 3 straight games by a combined 79 points. Jesus. After winning 8 of 10 games, Bobby gave a definitive response calling 8 out of 10 stretch was fool's gold.
Wow.
Talk about a headline.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm going by Bobby. Bobby in the locker room. Bobby the champion. If Bobby says fool's gold, then I know it's 0% chance to make the play-in. So the computations is doing. I don't need to work. Y'all, he gonna kill his computer doing that. The computer trying to find it all the season 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. He said, "What's going on?"
Thought for 4 minutes and 56 seconds.
What did she say? 0?
There's a lot to break down here. There's a lot of crazy dynamics.
If every good player on every roster of all the 10 teams ahead of them gets injured, then yes, the Bucks have a chance.
We're gonna find out.
When the data gets dense, when the decimals demand justice, when one man dares to calculate it all, it's Brad Nerdman on Kyle Brust and Nortman. Nerdman.
200,000 situations. Simulations have been run.
Is the computer alive after all those simulations?
Luckily, I had it plugged in. All right, here we go.
Is it bad?
I mean, 200,000 is. This will give us a definitive answer. Some clarity. The Bucks need that.
So there are 22 games remaining, and the most likely final record for the Bucks is 38-44.
That's not good.
That's 6 games under 500. Now, what is the chance Milwaukee makes the play-in as in a top 10 team in the East? It ain't looking so hot, boys. It's a little bit more than 2%.
What?
2%?
What did I
It's
say?
a little bit more than the 2% that Kyle gets.
A little bit more. With
You guys do not listen.
He said 0 at 1.2. I was losing track of all of his numbers.
There is a number that's pretty close to 0, but we'll get to that in a moment. The chance the Bucks make the play-in, top 10 in the East, is 13.6%.
He a lie, she a lie, they a lie, whatever the computer's a lie.
They're only 3 games back or something.
No,
like that.
they're more back.
4?
And they play the
games
Hawks tonight. If they
Which
lose
could
the
help.
Hawks, it's over.
A win tonight could be helpful.
Optimist versus pessimist.
Bro, they are
Kyle
26
goes, and it's going to hurt.
The Hawks
and
are the
Strofe
10
goes,
seed.
it could
I
help.
know.
That's a big swing if they win that.
Big swing.
We love a big swing. Barry
Big
Bonds
swing.
on steroids
Bro, we have
might be
23
necessary in this swing.
We have
but
23 games left to make
22.
up 5 games. 22 to make up 5 games.
Starting tonight.
starting tonight. So 13.6%, they are top 10 in the East. However, 11.1% of that means they are the 10 seed. They are the last team in the play-in. There's only a 2.5% chance that they are higher than the 10 seed if they are to make the play-in or the playoffs. How about this one?
Why are you laughing? You're supposed to be the optimist.
Chance Milwaukee makes the playoffs outright, a.k.a. they are a top 6 team in the Eastern Conference. 0.03%.
Wow.
That's high.
0.
That's high.
0.03%.
They're only 7 games back from the 6th seed. So I mean, what are you saying?
7 games in 22 games.
There's only 7 games. Oh, but 5 games and 7 games is such a big difference.
It's 4 right now. 4 is digestible.
To effectively guarantee they get the 10 seed or higher, they probably need to win about 14 games. Okay, so they need to go 14-8 in their final 22. That's not like slightly better than they've been playing. That's a full-blown heater like the 8
No, they were 15-8 without Giannis at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
It's possible.
Right.
But Giannis is going to play.
So why can't this
why
be
would they get
achievable?
worse?
Did you watch the game on Monday?
I was there. I'm just trying to crack through the numbers without using my emotional distress of that game I watched.
They're playing a different brand of basketball when Giannis is there versus when he's not there. If we know anything about Doc Rivers outside of the 2007 season when he won an NBA championship, he coaches his best ball when there's no star player on the floor. He coaches his best ball when there's, I don't want to say scrubs, because I don't think some of these guys are scrubs.
Jags, just the guys.
Yeah, Jags is probably more appropriate, are on the floor. When Giannis is on the floor, they're passing the ball a lot less than they are when he's not on the floor. They're running a lot more ISO ball than when he's not on the floor.
Are you blaming Giannis for the losing?
I'm not saying they're worse with Giannis. I'm saying I don't think this team knows how to mesh with Giannis on the floor because he's been out for so much of the season. And while he is the best player on the floor, it's a different brand of basketball than what they were used to playing there for 5 weeks.
Fire everybody around him. If you don't know how to play with Giannis, you're fired. Fire them all.
I don't disagree with that.
Fire them all. What's the point? They're literally here to fit.
Did you happen to run? What are the chances that?
What are the chances they win a playoff series?
Yeah.
I mean, guys,
because they could win the play-in.
If it's .0003 that they,
that's just .03.
But that's just
top
to get
six.
to the 6th seed. Anything can happen in the playoffs, and I mean anything.
No,
don't put the context of losing 3 straight first-round playoff series.
Anything is not possible with the Bucks currently when it comes to the first round.
ChatGPT knows all.
They're not.
It's called the Monte Carlo, Brad.
Monte Carlo.
They're not. The season's over.
Monte Carlo knows all.
Like I said, at this point, you should actively lose. You really should.
What's the real Monte Carlo simulation that needs to be run? It is what's the chance the Bucks would have won would win the NCAA tournament this year?
Oh, no,
now we've gone too far. Ronnie, we've gone too far.
Disrespectful.
That's the NBA. They're in the NBA. They're professionals. Ryan Rollins will be the player of the year this year.
It's depressing to hear those numbers because it brings to life the fact that the Bucks are just destroying their future.
We need to find as many synonyms as possible to the word purgatory.
No man's land?
Yes.
Gray area?
Yes. Yes, Strove?
All right, so given all the data we just went through, I ran a couple numbers.
You adjusted your glasses. So Strovis right there. Perfect.
I mean, this ain't great. So, given the final math, because their most likely path into the play-in is the 10th seed, meaning they'd have to win over the 9 seed and then beat the 7 or 8 seed twice.
Yes.
So to just reach the actual playoffs, 2.2%. To be one of the 8 teams standing in the wow. Okay. So to win a first-round series in the 200,000 simulations.
Wait, no. How many?
I don't know.
You can't spit it out?
I don't know if I can get up for this one. The 200,000 simulations to win a playoff series. 0.3%. 0.3. That's one every 300 simulations. They win a playoff series.
I don't know where they find them. 1 every 300. I don't know where they find them.
Aimless, rudderless.
I'm amazed that 300 times.
0.3%, boys.
I think that's 3,000.
0.3%.
1% would be 100 times. 0.03 would be 3.
0.03%, so 0.00.
Well, it's 0.3%.
0.3%.
I'm trying to figure out how many times in the simulations they win a playoff series.
1 every 300.
Bro, trust the math guy.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
These are bad numbers.
We suck. I'm just telling you this right now. We're just not good. We're not good this year. We're not good this year.
Why are we confused about that math?
And if we want
1% is 1 of 100.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're Strovis. My bad.
I see why some folks don't like this show because of the fact that if y'all putting this information out there, what if Thanasis or Giannis catch wind of this? And the Monte Carlo.
You don't think Thanasis and Giannis know this?
They must know this.
You don't think they know this?
They don't need 200.
You don't think Giannis, when I was out there on Monday, saw this and was like, he would be like 300. He'd be like 100,000 playoff series.
Giannis was so broken after that game. He was
Bro,
just talking
you don't
about,
understand.
I was happy to be here.
I was happy to play basketball.
Yeah, I was just happy to be out there. Meanwhile, 2 months ago, he's like, we struggled. We don't play hard. They don't, it's like, now he's just like, I'm just happy out here. I was like, oh, hell.
Bro's just like, hey, I'm just hooping, man. I just get to hoop. I'm just about to play it out. Play it out.
Yeah, the texts are starting to come in. For the love of God, please stop trying to do math. I think we're going to take that advice.
I agree.
Let's just sit in the crap for a second, and we'll be back on the other side.
200,000 simulations.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No. I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Still seeing some delays southbound on 43 from about Burleigh all the way down through the Marquette. Southbound on 41, slowing down just before Hampton down past Capitol Drive. Eastbound 94, a little heavy ride there from 76th Street to about 70th. And then on the westbound side, backing up from just before 35th all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by the Milwaukee Bucks and the buy one, get one free ticket offer on Thursday, March 5th. Tune in on the 5th for details on how you can get tickets to select Bucks games, courtesy of ESPN Milwaukee. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a chance of drizzle, cloudy, and patchy fog possible, a low of 36. Tomorrow, scattered showers, a high of 43. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Chris Canty.
The Las Vegas Raiders trading down to number 2 and giving the New York Jets the number 1 pick. These two organizations are both rebuilding, but they're in different places. Clint Kubiak just got the job. He's going to have an extended runway to get this thing built out in Vegas. Aaron Glenn, if things go off the rails in the first 2 months of the season, might not be around by Thanksgiving. So they've got to find a quarterback. And guess what? Good for the Jets that they've got a ton of draft capital. Today, they have 6 tradable first-round draft picks. On draft day, they would have 7. New York Jets make the Las Vegas Raiders an offer that they can't refuse. Now, to be clear, there is more risk associated with this move for the Jets than there is for the Raiders, but I absolutely think it's a risk worth taking when you consider the character of Fernando Mendoza. The Jets have to buy their way out of quarterback hell, and this would be the time to do it.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
The Greater Milwaukee Golf Show, presented by Old Fashioned Golf, is back at the Mosh Performance Center in Franklin, March 13th through the 15th. The show has been reimagined with a simple goal: turn it into Wisconsin's ultimate golf party. That's why Vibes Golf Club, a group of golf-loving former Badger football players, including Melvin Gordon, will be at the show all 3 days. Plus, Bridgestone will be doing some ball fittings, and Carl's Place will be powering Simulator Alley. To learn more, log on to GreaterMilwaukeeGolfShow.com. You ever notice that some people are picky when it comes to their beer? But Yuengling gets it. That's why they brew a beer for every taste. Start with a legend, a Yuengling Traditional Lager, a smooth amber lager that's been around longer than our great football rivalries. Then there's Light Lager. It's crisp and easy drinking. Golden Pilsner with a clean, refreshing taste, and the Black and Tan, a perfect blend of porter and Pilsner. Whether I'm tailgating, watching the game at a sports bar, just kicking back, I'm reaching for a Yuengling. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DJ Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin. It's Weed Man Wednesday. Weed Man for the win.
That was one of the most inspiring segments I've ever done. Running 200,000. Do it, Stroke.
200,000. You don't do it right.
I know you have that voice part that I can't do, that rock star in you. Of the 200,000.
Look at that.
I'm building you up, baby. Building you up.
That damn time.
Yeah.
It's not going to last long. Of the 200,000 simulations, the Bucks have a 0.03% chance to be a top 6 seed, a 2.5% chance to, be higher than a 10, and then a 0.3% chance to win a playoff series.
Yeah, listen, we're not
Okay. You said that last segment. I'm moving on to something else.
Okay, just saying.
JD and Fondy chimes in on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776 as you are listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Out of 200,000 simulations.
Wow, that was terrible.
What percentage does Strofe bench 135?
Oh, wow.
Dave, come on. JD, come on.
I kind of need that, though.
This man,
I needed to, and Strofe's like, I'm not inputting into the
Monte
Monte Carlo.
told me he couldn't run that.
Yeah, you took
Analyzing
up all the space.
data.
No, real talk, Trough, have you ever done like arm workouts, including push-ups, the push in the pools, and whatever you want to call it? You think you've done 200,000 workouts with your arms, like lift with your arms, reps?
Well, there's
Coffee cup lifts.
No, I was going to say coffee cup, but like, what about like carrying groceries? Does that doesn't qualify?
It's grip, I suppose.
Thank you.
You're
Brian.
really loading up the bags.
Sure, add the groceries.
The answer's still no.
That's wild.
You think you've done 200,000 workouts?
No, not
Reps.
workouts. Reps.
Reps.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said workouts.
Oh,
I was
no,
going to say I haven't even been alive for 200,000 days.
No, reps.
Probably still no.
I don't know
Reps
why you
of
thought about
anything?
that.
That's
anything?
a really large
No, just
number.
reps with the arms. So like bench press.
That's a fifth of a million. Like that's a large.
But if you
number.
if you work out legitimately for 10 straight years, which a lot of us in here have outside of Strofe, 10 years of our life, and you're doing
you have not worked out 10 straight years.
From
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. It's all part of the
I
life.
was going to say probably from the age of 13 all the way to about 20.
Look, I don't know why. I am the person right now that's bringing Strofe
Thank
up.
you, Benny. Yes, thank you.
Against all odds, he has worked out 4 times since last
Remarkable.
Thursday.
And it's only Wednesday.
It's
not even a full week.
He's worked out more than at least Ben and I. And
Yeah?
I don't know about Brad.
I've worked out every day.
What were you doing there, Kyle? That was a no-win situation.
Well, I said me and Ben. I don't know about Brad.
Yeah, I did something every day.
Yeah, but because I am of lifting Strofe up, he has way less responsibility. Yikes, he's got 3 kids than you. You got all that disk space in your computer for all the stuff that you do.
That's not a lot. I know it sounds like a lot. It's not a lot.
I was trying to lift you up.
Strofe, can I admit something this morning? So, in the morning,
Admit something this morning. It's
from
3:40
this morning.
p.m.
Admit something from this morning. I woke up and I do my thing when I wake up in the morning.
What the hell does that mean?
He boo-boos.
Thank you, Strofe.
Right away?
Every morning. And
Same.
so,
Wait, like within how many minutes?
Long
of waking
20
up?
minutes.
good morning, baby. I get up and I go downstairs.
Come on.
Every single morning.
You don't even give a smooch?
You don't need a cup of coffee. You don't need to let the body
I don't
wake
drink
up.
coffee.
You guys smooch your spouse in the morning like that?
I
That's
actually have an
also a
answer.
great
I have an
point.
answer to this. The answer is yes. However,
Well, I know your answer is
hold
yes.
on. But wait, let me explain. We have a thing we do. So, if we're both at morning breath, fair game. If one of us has brushed our teeth and one of us has not, that's betrayal. Not
What
allowed.
does it matter?
Bro, you're putting that much thought into the kiss
does
when
it
you wake
matter?
up?
Well, so yeah, because I've been getting up before when I've been going to the gym. So I'll just.
For 3 days out of their entire relationship. The betrayal. Said he's brushed his teeth, he can't kiss her.
No, first and foremost.
No, if I do, she just says that's betrayal.
No,
it's a thing we do.
it's not betrayal. Like
It's a thing we do.
Can
I
Kyle.
just-
Do you
Can I-
kiss your spouse when you wake up?
I do. Well, not every morning, but for sure before I leave for work.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking.
Brush
He
your
makes it
teeth or
sound
not.
like they wait, their eyes open, they roll over and go, mwah.
No, I don't do that. I say good
Yeah.
morning,
And
baby.
he's shaking his head, yes.
Within
that-
the first hour, Lexi and I will kiss, but not like right away.
your eyes wake up and you just stay. I can
If
see
we
you
are
just
both,
watching
like-
her until her eyes open and you go, mwah.
Come on, Ben.
It's you.
I'm not that creepy. No, if we both are like awake and
Oh, I can't wait for open eyes. I'm going to give her smooch.
yeah. Good morning, kiss.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, Strofe, you almost encouraged me because I have a facility in my basement. Well, small little gym in my basement.
Well, we know. You just told us about the facilities.
And I, as I was walking past to do my duty, I said, I might get a workout in because I know Strofe is probably working out right now. So you almost inspired me. But you didn't. But no, I didn't. I said I'm going to do it when I get home. Yeah. But I said you almost did. I thought about you. All right.
I don't want to be insensitive right now. Did he pass? How old was he?
80. Lou Holtz passed away today.
So
he was sick.
But this isn't about Lou Holtz. This is about when people die when they're 85 to 100. People are like, oh man, would you expect them to live to 120?
Well, yeah.
I think
it's still kind of sad.
I agree, it's sad, but
I think even with the preface of I don't mean to be insensitive, that was a little insensitive.
It's fine. Maybe
maybe the difference. It's not a tragedy.
Correct.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad,
but it can't necessarily be defined as a tragedy.
It will happen at the start of the new year. It'd be 2026 is off to the worst start. I'm like, they was 90 years old. That's a good life.
I think even Alex Trebek, who died in the late 70s, he even said, at least they can't say I died young.
Yeah, I mean,
who had pancreatic cancer.
Wait, he said something after he died?
No.
I mean, towards the end.
That's what you made that sound.
Yeah.
So this is odd. Where did this Lou Holtz thing come from?
He spoke to our team once in Jacksonville.
Hey guys, listen.
He was electric. He was
he just passed.
Come on, man.
Come on, God.
Wait a minute. I like Lou Holtz, but Brad.
He did sound like that.
He said, listen, when I talk to Tom Coughlin, he gonna handle. You gonna handle. Okay, that's
what's wrong with you, man?
He's a good man.
He was a good. Wait, just because he had a little when he got older.
This is what I was getting to, but I guess when you went next level,
I'm just saying. No, I like Lou Holtz. I'm just saying. You said he gave you a speech, and I know what that speech sounded like because I heard him on TV with Mark May. They're putting bags on me. You know he can punt. Blaine Capper, punt. He just spit everywhere. I just know. I loved him. I'm telling him and Mark May. When they were doing the judge, it was a great thing going. I like Lou Holtz, man. I became a big Lou Holtz fan because by the time we were around, was he coaching at South Carolina by the time we came around? That's when I remember Lou Holtz.
I think you got to stop. John in Milwaukee, you're up on the Cardinals second text line. Try topping that.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
So I'm a horrible human being. I agree with Ben. Last week when Robert Duvall died, I told my wife, and she's like, "What did he die of?" I'm like, "He was old. He was 95. What do you like?" I agree with you. He's going to live to be 140 or something. That's just circle life, man.
Yeah. Again, there are some things that obviously are really, really tragic, but when they live a good long life,
he lived a good long. I
didn't expect for Kyle to go full imitation.
Well, we remember Lou Holtz, our age. We remember him on TV with that in his mouth. Okay, am I lying? Am I lying?
You ain't alive.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Kyle.
And Brad was trying to listen to him be motivated.
The body's not even cold yet, Kyle. I'm saying that's the passing 13 minutes ago.
He was a great football coach, and it seemed like an even better man.
He's a good man.
Yeah, so I mean,
13 minutes.
Stands up and starts barking.
Come on, it's okay. Y'all can make fun of me when I die. Well, hopefully I'm in my 80 now. Hopefully I die now. I mean,
how about we give away some Iron Jock here, huh? That sound fun? I think we're on to hoodies.
Oh, we got hoodies. Hoodie number what?
Okay, now we're doing on this side. I can't do that to Iron Jock. What?
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head. I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Seam head.
I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Law Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. I mean, there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
Or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
Imagine working with a contractor that quits halfway through a project or never calls you back when you have questions. Or worse, takes your money and you never see them again. Unfortunately, we hear about them all the time. Hi, this is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and Siding Unlimited is absolutely not that company. Siding Unlimited has been doing business for 32 years, proving to be an honest, ethical, and forthright company. If you're looking for the honest guys for your next siding, windows, roofing, and doors project, stop by sidingunlimited.com today.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night 04 Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. Many lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-235-3980. 262-235-3980 or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary. You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin. It's Weed Man Wednesday. Weed Man for the win.
Let's head to the phone lines on Kyle Brust Nortman, 800-990-3776. Let's hit Dirty D. Dirty Diana.
Hey, Dirty D.
What's up, Dirty D?
I think I'm going to plead my case. I listen to you guys even when you crap all over my Milwaukee Bucks, so I think you should give me that Iron Jock hoodie that you're going to give away.
Well, wait a minute. It's a contest. You can call in and win it, Dirty D.
But I never get to. I call in and I never, ever. Strofe never takes my phone calls.
It's
Strofe. Are you upholding ESPNWisconsinContest.com?
Call.
Diana, you know many times you've been a caller too early or a caller too late or multiple calls.
Yeah, I never get on.
Well, what's your strategy?
Being such a faithful listener that I am.
Very faithful, but it's all got to be fair, Dirty D.
I just say, hey, you're caller 1, you're caller 2, in the order the calls
Dirty
come
D,
in.
I would hang up right now because we're about to give it away.
So let's do caller 33. No
caller 100.
89. No, I'm just kidding.
Strobe looked like the...
Yeah, great.
Caller 100.
Caller 100.
800.
No.
800-990-3776.
That's more than Strofe can lift.
800-990-3776. You don't need to pay a fortune for big name gear. a fancy
On
logo.
a tear.
Iron Jock Silver Ion technology is amazing, cutting out 99.9% of that odor-causing bacteria. Now through March 8th, you can get 40% off all Iron Jock t-shirts and polos with the code SPRING40. 40% off t-shirts and polos with SPRING40. I got to get it right now. So it is socks and a hat. 800-990-3776. Iron Jock gear. 800-990-3776. If you get the busy signal, just keep on calling till we get caller 100. 800-990-3776 to win some Iron Jock gear. Caller 100. Good to work. Alex Strofe.
All right.
Yeah. Put yourself on the call screen so people see how hard you work.
He's working
Strofe
hard.
just said he wants to box Kyle. They want to do a celebrity boxing
Again,
match.
what's this man doing?
We hosted a Pato.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even a fighter like that, but I'm not a quitter. I don't give a damn who it is.
He'd be KO'd.
Yeah, I would knock his skinny ass out. I would hit him in the stomach and have him, he would give up.
Nah.
The slow-mo of like Strofe absorbing a hit.
Oh my gosh, yes, of his cheek. It would just like end up on the other side of his face.
Oh, poor Strofe. He can't defend himself because he's answering calls.
And I know he doesn't have a winner's mentality, so as soon as he gets hit hard, he's done. We already know that he doesn't have that second
Say
gear
something
range.
nice about him for real.
I love Alex Strofe, but I mean he's quite embarrassing. Okay, he's quite embarrassing. 95 pounds, I tell you.
What if I told you that during a conversation I had with Josh DiMaggio and Brian D, we started making a list of Strofe Does Sports.
Oh, that'd be fun. I got to see y'all play.
Because you're right, it doesn't end here. He sailed.
Ben Brust versus Strofe one-on-one. One of our sales teammates, Maggie, who played in high school, one-on-one. Strofe plays hockey.
Oh my gosh!
When we say hockey, like
get him on skates.
Oh no!
Or we
like
could tie him to the net like they did in Mighty Ducks, like Goldberg, and we just start shooting pucks at him.
Oh, he's gonna sign a lot of waivers for this.
Golf with Gabe Neitzel and Steven Watson.
They're gonna be so sick of him because they're gonna
hitting a baseball with Gabe Neitzel. Catching punts with Brad Nortman.
We can about break a finger.
Bowling with Brust and Jesse Nelson.
Oh, Saturday.
Wisconsin volleyball serves with one of our great student athletes at the University of Wisconsin.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Fielding grounders with the Little League team. We're not done. And yeah, honestly,
who's played tennis? I want to see him return a tennis serve.
Ooh, Strofe playing tennis.
A tennis serve.
By the way, this is a project I have going. So 800-990-3776. What do you want to see Strofe play? Strofe plays sports.
Good.
Or missing anything?
Him in a goal and people taking PKs.
Soccer.
Us taking PKs on.
Those would be automatic goals.
You're right.
Again, Strofe, what caller are we on? Halfway, caller 100, 800-990-3776. And we are taking Strofe Does Sports suggestions as well on the Carbless Talking text line on YouTube.
Man, we're just going to keep embarrassing the guy. I don't think he can take it.
He has no choice now.
I'm wondering, especially when the Summer Olympics runs around, hurdles.
Could he?
No, that's dangerous.
Could he throw the ball thing?
Oh, the shot put.
Shot put?
Shot put.
Oh, him shot putting, and it it would fall on his foot.
It really would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he can actually. The javelin.
Swimming.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, so funny.
Can Strofe swim? He looks like a swimmer.
he's long.
He can't do anything, guys. He may look like
He doesn't
something.
have that V upper body though that the swimmers have.
They have shoulders.
No, but I feel like
Lats.
I take him for a swimmer. That's one thing. Strofe, I know you're. Can you swim? Just give me a thumbs up or not. Okay.
He's trying.
He's trying to hit a button.
He tried to hit a button.
Triple jump.
Yeah, he would just jump long.
Catching the balls from a jug machine with Chewy. Blocking a sled with Tausch.
He in the outfield last year. He was bad. He made a couple catches.
I want to see Strofe crow hop and chuck a baseball.
He was bad at baseball. Inaccurate thrower.
I can't believe he sailed the first pitch on the mound, right? Because he sailed it, right?
Why can we
Ben
not
caught
believe
him.
that?
I
saved the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Good
but
for you.
the problem with Strofe is Strofe just doesn't understand how sports work, right?
Like for me,
confidence is high.
I one-hopped it a little bit because I didn't want to.
I saved the dog from your pitch. Yeah, he sailed his.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I didn't want to throw it over the head, so I one-hopped. Strofe just sailed.
Confidence and ability don't match.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, we can take your suggestions for Strofe as well. Strofe does sports, 800-990-3776. You guys are up next in Madison. Damn Sports Show and BBM. We continue on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. In 2 minutes, don't go anywhere. Strofe does sports suggestions, please.
Southbound on 41, backing up from just before Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive. Southbound 43, also a little heavy from about Burleigh all the way down through the Marquette and on to the high-rise bridge. Westbound 894, we got backups from the Mitchell interchange all the way to about 51st. We've also got eastbound slowing down out of the Hale interchange to 51st as well. Traffic is brought to you by the Milwaukee Bucks and the buy one, get one free ticket offer on Thursday, March 5th. Tune in on the 5th for details on how you can get tickets to select Bucks games courtesy of ESPN Milwaukee. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, the slight chance for a light shower, maybe some patchy fog, a low of 38. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, a high of 42. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick. Your email said you had a big surprise. Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring. They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that? Ever more.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much we sell them for. Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998. Or $1498 with 1 carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
414.
We
414.
Man
414.
Wednesday
414
is back.
414.
Call them
414
to get your grass taken care of in the 414.
Hey, 414. Hey, 414. Hey, 414.
It is Weed Man Wednesday here on Kyle Brust Nortman in the 414 Hour at 4. I'm Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace and Bradley Nortman. Strofe successfully executed the Iron Jock gear giveaway.
Good job, man.
Good job,
Caller 100 was
Appleman in the Orchard.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I saw Dirty D pop up right after you picked up that 100th call. I was like, damn, she might have been 101.
I think she was 101. She was also like 87, so I was like, all right, there's an opportunity. We only have 10 phone lines.
Circle back.
But
maybe next
Keep
week.
trying, Dirty D. Keep trying. We love you.
We'll keep giving it away.
I felt really bad. I didn't know who it was, but I felt really bad for caller 99, and I really played it up because I'm a jerk. Said, KBN, you are caller 99, Dragon.
Oh, that's mean.
That is
I don't condone that from our producer.
I got to make some fun out of answering the phone 100 times, Ben.
You also find it fun making fun of or making people feel pain.
You make fun of dead people.
He's taking.
Whoa! I did not make fun of Lou Holtz. I mimicked him. They're different.
You impersonated.
Impersonated. Yeah.
Mimicking sound horrible.
Mimicking sounds like you're
mocking.
Yeah.
I didn't mimic him, KBN Nation. I impersonated him. My vocabulary isn't as good as Brass. I impersonated him.
You think you did his memory an honor?
Oh, my gosh. He's a great coach. 1988 national championship coach, I say.
Very good.
You do say.
Yeah.
What free agent that the Packers move on from will they miss most? Because this exercise is important. You know why, Kyle?
Why is it important, Ben Brust?
I think you can answer this. You brought this up last week a lot.
Because of the draft classes or because of
you even had Mark Tauscher talk about, well, if you get some redos, I bet they would redo what you suggested, which was signing Josh Myers.
Oh, yeah, good old Josh Myers.
And then Elton Jenkins could have played guard, and you wouldn't have had to invest as much in Aaron Banks, and maybe you get a different edge rusher to go alongside Rashawn Gary.
Or a better corner.
Or
or more money.
Or wherever. So what free agent could be the one that gets away? And again, Eric Stokes had a decent year in comparison to Nate Hobbs.
He had a better year than Nate Hobbs this year.
So that's why I think it is a valid question with how many impending free agents there are. Now, I guess I could pull up the list to help make this easier, but I'm sure you have some off the top of your head.
I got two off the top of my head. The first one I was going to go with is Rasheed Walker. I'm not like Strofe sold on Jordan Morgan being the franchise left tackle.
Oh, yeah. Have you watched his preseason film yet?
I actually have started to dive in, but I am not far enough yet to share my evidence.
How far have you dove in?
I started last night.
Like how many games, how many minutes?
Not even an entire game yet.
Has he been...
preseason game number 1 against the Jets.
Was he blocking anyone of note on the other side as the D end?
Not that I am aware of yet.
Okay. Oh, he's not taking notes.
I think we're going to...
He forgot what the tag.
Are you lying again? Have you lied every hour of the show?
What other times have I lied today?
Your main objective was to find his reps, but see who was going up against.
Right, guys, this is going to take some time.
No, it doesn't. If you watch half a game, you know who he went up against.
If it doesn't take time, then you should do it. Why don't you come with me? I've been a lot more to this show every day the last 2 weeks than you have. Why don't you do it?
Oh, he's standing on some business finally. He's lifting. He's got that
He's got
endorphin flow.
He's got
I'm sick of you all giving me a hard time. When I do more than any of you.
Yeah.
I do the most for the show.
That's right. Yeah. What would we do without you?
Stop trying to say I'm skipping out on assignments when what's the last thing you did? What's the last topic you brought to the show, Kyle?
I brought Blue Holtz. I did. I did. But I didn't ask. I didn't ask for that assignment. You the one who took on that assignment.
I didn't ask for it either. It was assigned to me.
You asked for it when you said he was number 1 graded in preseason pro football focus.
You want to watch preseason,
and you said I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait. You said verbatim. You said verbatim. My fiance might even watch with me and ask.
I'd like to make an amendment to the record. I did say I was missing football and I was excited. However, my point stands. You do not get to get on me.
All I'm saying is you watch plays and you don't even know who he was going up against.
Bring a single topic to the show this week and you can get on me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Whew. All right. The free agents the Packers are going to miss the most. Rasheed Walker, so I want to say, I'm going to say Malik Willis. They're going to miss Malik Willis the most. I'm not going to go as far as Kyle saying that Jordan Love's injury prone, but the man gets nicked up. And Malik Willis has saved some games for the Green Bay Packers. We are going to remember how much of a luxury it is to have a capable backup quarterback, not only starting a game, but that can fill in, let's say it's midway through the second quarter. I think the Packers are more likely to end up with somebody like a 5th-round draft pick out of Central Michigan who Booty likes. No offense, Kyle.
Fire up chips.
That's the point. I just pulled that name randomly out of my head. Than they are to get Kyler Murray, Tua, Anthony Richardson. I just don't think the Packers are going to be in that sweepstakes. So I think the Packers are going to miss Malik Willis the most. I hope I'm wrong, but I think the Packers might lose a game or two if you don't have a quarterback quite like Malik Willis.
Yeah, for me, when I look at this, it's not about trying to get a high-end guy. And, Brad, I love Malik Willis because you're absolutely right. It's going to hurt the Green Bay Packers not having Malik if they don't find somebody who can be kind of what he was. But for me, I look at versatility in somebody who's been pretty consistent for the Green Bay Packers, and that's Sean Ryan. If you don't bring Sean Ryan back, you're losing a guy that you understood how dependable he was. He was your starting guard for a amount of time, and then when your center goes down, you move him over to center.
Impromptu center.
And that was 2 years in a row that he actually, I believe the year before, he moved over to center in some games as well. And so that just shows you the versatility that he has, and that's something the Green Bay Packers love. They love guys with that level of versatility. And drafting, based off the last couple of draft classes, you haven't been able to find that same level of versatility that you found in a Sean Ryan. You saw Jordan Morgan can only play left tackle. You saw with Anthony Belton, I'm not sure how good he would have been at tackle, but he's at guard position. You drafted other guys that just did not work out. And so having that versatility, especially interior, where you had a guy with Sean Ryan who could play guard or center, that is a positive. So if the Packers move on from Sean Ryan, they don't have another Swiss Army knife like a Sean Ryan on that offensive line that can play multiple positions. So that is the guy that will hurt the Packers the most if they do not bring him back, not based off what his ceiling is, but simply based off his floor and his versatility and how he's really just been a guy that's done anything and everything that you asked him to. He played a big role for the Packers last year, and let's be honest, he turned out to be the best center they had last year. Not saying he was a great center, but he was the best one they had on the roster, and he really brought a sense of consistency to that position last year.
Felt like the O-line changed the moment he got in there. Running lanes open. I mean, it still wasn't great, but the thought of being without him, you're thinking, man, it's even more dysfunctional.
Well, for those who missed it, Quay Walker removed all of his Green Bay Packers pictures off of social media. We equate that to a breakup, so to speak, in the real world, where you scrub all the pictures with your ex so you could be like, hey, I'm free and single. Somebody hit at me.
Did you guys do that when you guys were actually before your wives and baby girls? You guys would scrub your socials?
So I did. Once you broke up with her, you can't have an ex on your page. What about the new honeys? They're gonna complain about that. You can't have
new honeys.
Yeah.
I went through yours, and
they're gone now.
You had them for a while.
We did have.
I think we've talked about this before. I don't know. I feel like it's very petty to delete your life. It existed.
The chapter.
Yeah, it still could exist without a picture being out there.
No, and I've grown and learned from my mistakes.
Oh.
I've grown and learned from my mistakes.
So why is this girl still on your page? We've been dating for like 3 months.
It's confusing for people.
I've grown and learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, it's just confusing
now,
for
however,
people.
I will say, women are definitely better at that than men are in terms of deleting the X from the page.
Oh, this is you giving an excuse as to why you didn't.
That was definitely the sign, though, when maybe there was a girl I had been interested in at one point in my life, or multiple girls that I had been interested in my life, and when I was single, and I was like, oh wait, he's gone. My time to shine.
Oh, it's
you
an
know
indicator.
What?
It's a telltale sign.
That is something that when you were single, you did track. Like, wait a minute now. Where is he? I ain't see. Wait a minute now. Girls' night. Okay.
Girls' night.
Girls' night look a little flirty.
A picture of her in the gym.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What is all that? What are these quotes about?
These quotes.
What's he talking about?
She's got Taylor Swift breakup lyrics out there.
Let me go see that. Anyways,
he's an expert in this.
Just to be nosy. Me and my baby girl, we go through, but
Same, actually. Same. Me and my fiance, we know when somebody's broken up.
But you currently, like Strofe reading the.
No, you go on social media. Like,
they have too much free time.
Yeah, you guys wait.
We're gonna be the wait till you have kids, guys.
No, fundamental difference between the two of you. It's not that you don't have time. It's that Brad's old. Brad doesn't use social media.
Don't put him in that category.
But you would agree he doesn't use social media to the degree that the three of us do.
No, no. I use social media pastime. Brad use social media for work. You two use social media for work and life. Yep. Especially you. You use it.
Oh yeah, my screen time's bad.
You were watching some dude on. You were timing out to see some dude on TikTok, right? To perform the guitarist.
Yeah, Shep Gold. I don't really watch him anymore.
Yeah, remember? What he scheduled?
How can I forget?
Right. How many times did you watch him? What song did he sing?
Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
Oh, that's right.
How many times have I watched Shep Gold?
Every day at like 10 p.m., right?
Yeah, he goes live before that, but at 10:15 Central is when he plays every once.
God, man, you have too much time on your hands. Who cares?
I don't know. I don't really watch.
I was just trying to say that Quay Walker scrubbed the Packers from his Instagram. And that
God.
Rashawn Gary put a Packers jersey on the ground and put up an Instagram story that was very, I don't know,
Very vague.
It was as vague as it gets. It was just a Packers sweatshirt on the ground.
Yeah, maybe he just got done working out. I'm not quite sure about. I mean, I hope Rashawn Gary the restructure got cut, but I don't know,
bro.
Well, it could be. Why would he put it on the ground? He did scrub his page.
But there's nobody in the said Packers.
Do you think that the
apparel.
jersey on the ground just meant the journey is over?
Golly, my point is there is some tea leaves that always come out on social media, and with that. If Rashawn Gary were to depart or not get restructured, believe it or not, I laughed at this when Kyle said it at the time. Kingsley Enikbare, who's labeled similar to Rashawn Gary if he does hit the open market as to a borderline starter backup for a team, well, they're going to need bodies. And Kingsley Enikbare made some critical moment plays for the Green Bay Packers. Specifically, the one that pops in my head is when he popped Manungai from the Bears on the 3rd and 1.
Downhill.
What a play.
Which one of the best downhill runners that they had, and with the push of their offensive line. Got him at the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking of Quay Walker.
Not when he got popped with the helmet and whatnot. No, this was when he made the big play in the red zone.
That was huge. Huge.
So that was the long way to get to Kingsley Enikbare.
Man, I'll tell you what, because you're not wrong. That was a long. If Rashawn Gary is gone, and if Kingsley Enikbare is gone, this D-line.
No. I'm going back to the chaos. I'm sorry. On the Carlos Talking text line, you're going to love this one, Brad and Kyle. AJ in Baltimore, Kyle's dog. I left all my ex-girlfriends on my social to remind my wife she better act right or she's going to be added to the collection.
That's why you my dog. That's dog right there. Hey,
good.
listen, low key. I mean, I got a spicy mouth. I do. I got a problem. I say what comes to my mind. That is something I would say to my girl.
Say that to baby girl.
Keep playing now. Keep playing now. No, I wouldn't go that far, but boy, that's fun. That's
Keep
fun.
playing now, girl.
No. I wouldn't go that far.
You're gonna be scrubbed.
But I definitely got to sleep out.
I'm gonna take all those archive photos of my girls and put them back out there with you.
You don't forgot what I had. You don't forgot the lineup I had, huh?
Oh wow.
Don't make me remind you.
Okay.
Of who you dealing with.
Baby girl must be out of town.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I would never threaten her with the no. See, the one difference between baby girl and the rest of them is I actually loved her. And so you treat them different when you love her. You treat them different when you love her.
I just want to point out that was past tense. You said I loved her.
No, like I actually loved her. So the way that my dog gave me was not as bad.
It was tamed.
It was.
You didn't push her to key your car like one of your other exes.
Come on, man.
You said it on air. It's a liner.
Come on, man. I was 23, 24, 20. Hey, I was like 24 years old, 23. She was like 22.
What'd she key in your car, out of curiosity?
What did she keep? Just a random pattern. I don't know. She was.
Oh, it wasn't a word?
Nah, she took the key. She went around the side, and then she went to the hood. She said, "Yah!" I said,
Were you there for it?
I saw her do it. Oh, it was crazy.
Why didn't you stop her?
I didn't stop. You don't stop somebody who's enraged like that. Or if she could cut the car, what you think she's going to do to me?
Fair point.
Powerful.
Yeah, I'm staying away. I'm saying, listen, I said, you got something wrong with you right now. Something wrong. Help! Help! Goddamn neighbors can see embarrassing me in my house. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I said, something wrong with you. I don't know how she got home that dog. I think she drove herself back.
I've never heard of anyone's car getting keyed or keying someone's car until I met you.
Well, I mean,
you don't have.
Carrie Underwood made a song about it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was like hyperbole.
Like an urban myth.
You thought Carrie Underwood invented keying cars?
Yeah, I thought
Do
it was
you
like a
think
hyperbole.
sugar in the tank is fake?
Sugar in the tank?
You never heard of
You
people
ever heard
putting
that?
sugar in the gas tank? Oh, Brad, you're so sheltered.
People put sugar in the gas tank of a car?
Bradley. You let me tell you, buddy.
That's way worse than keying.
It's awful.
Worse.
If that girl would put sugar in my tank, all hell would have broke loose.
Brad, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Outside of having the NFL retire you, have you ever gone through any real adversity?
Yeah.
Now, come on.
That is
That's
crazy.
a crazy question.
What type of?
He's got feelings and emotions.
Yeah, like he doesn't have.
That's a crazy question.
Comparatively,
Bro, he lived a different life than
what's
others.
adversity? Getting your car keyed? Dramatic girlfriends?
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
I have not had a dramatic love life. I missed out on all of this.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Sugar in your engine?
But you've never even
it's
heard
not
of
me.
stuff like this.
I've never even heard of that.
Like, I've never had that. I've never had either of those things happen to me. I'm very well aware they exist, though.
Every time I look at my car,
Like,
the hood
you
of my
didn't
car,
know
I
what
see it.
ramen noodles were, okay? So I don't think it's that
yeah,
sensitive of a question.
I've never heard of ramen noodles.
Boy, y'all just
That was
brought,
wild.
Well, I've
y'all
heard
just
of them.
brought
I've
me
never had
back.
them. I couldn't even tell you what they
Yeah,
were.
you're fired up still about that whole keying of the car.
Bro, can you imagine?
Do you know someone who's had sugar put in their tank?
No, I've seen people talk about it on social media, but I personally don't know. None of my friends had that.
That basically ruins the car.
No, it is extreme. But that's
extreme.
But that's not like a new thing. That is like the 1960s, 70s. They was doing that to cars.
Wow.
It was
What a crazy world.
Yeah, drama was fun though. It was.
That sounds like no fun.
Speaking of drama, the Milwaukee Bucks, Tim Bontemps explained the Bucks as living in pretend land. That's tough. And it was honestly spot on when I read it after being at the game against the Celtics on Monday. If you want more keying of car stories, just text in and we can stay there. Yes, Strofe.
Brad and Kyle, this is just for us. Ben, you're out of this conversation for a moment. How many times is he going to bring up that he went to a Bucks game? He has brought it up.
You are milking that.
He has brought
Bro,
it up.
it was a traumatic experience.
I'm not a part of this.
I deserve a medal for sitting through all 48 minutes of that
You have brought it
schlacking.
up every segment of the show the last 2 days.
You have brought it up quite a bit. I at the Bucks game.
Like,
on Monday.
we got the idea,
clearly.
Ben. You went to the Bucks game.
You're just sad you didn't get to come. You'd be saying it just as much as me. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
What is used to measure the loudness of sound?
It's a meter.
You're so close. Go to the D.
Decimeters.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, we've got backups just south of Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive. Southbound 43 also getting heavy from Locust all the way through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. Westbound 94, you got backups before 27th Street past Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound, a little bit of a heavy ride right past Calhoun in Waukesha County. And then again from 92nd Street all the way to Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by Glenroy, now hiring. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, slight chance for a light shower, patchy fog, a low of 38. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, a high of 42. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Another two-man scramble tournament is underway. Play Georgia Golf Club for a shot at cash prizes. Must play by March 31st. Sign up now at wisconsinindorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Deb.
On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not.
Noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Amy Simonson is the IT administrator with Professional Services Group. They had business technology from a not-so-supportive vendor. Not anymore. They switched to James Imaging Systems.
They come in as a partner. They want to help you. They want to make your business successful.
Including your James Imaging Systems sales representative.
He's always there when I need him. It's always like, what can I do to help you?
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner with great people and more value.
The value is we have the right equipment in the right place. We're getting reliable, consistent service when we need it.
Amy, your advice for other Wisconsin businesses?
I would definitely say contact James Imaging. They are very helpful and knowledgeable and will put you in the right place.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation. Call 262-781-7700, 262-781-7700, or visit jamesimaging.com.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
Are you tired of the side effects that come with GLP-1 weight loss medications? The monthly cost, the injections, and the pressure of staying on a drug long-term just to keep the weight off? What if there was another way? At Milwaukee Weight Loss, we offer a doctor-supervised drug-free alternative designed for people who want real sustainable weight loss without relying on ongoing monthly prescriptions. No lifetime medications, no recurring supply costs, just a safe, structured program focused on lasting results. Visit MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com today to schedule your free consultation. Lose the weight and keep it off.
Homer here, and I'm amazed. A program that is so easy and safe and has helped me lose weight since January, down about 20 pounds thanks to the team at Milwaukee Weight Loss.
With our Milwaukee Weight Loss program, we've helped thousands of people right here in our area lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month and keep it off. Schedule your free consultation today at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. Results may vary.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Brad Nortman on this Weed Man Wednesday. Kyle, why don't you tell us about how you take care of it?
Oh, listen, KBN Nation, if you're looking to upgrade your windows, I have the perfect solution for you. Work with my friends at Universal Windows Direct. They came into my house, me and baby girl sat down for the free in-home estimate and consultation, and we looked at each other as our boy Jamie Shea, the guy from Universal Windows, was talking to us. We said, baby, I think we have to do this. And it was the best decision we made. I literally sat down next to my window yesterday. It was still a little chilly outside, and I couldn't feel any air coming in. I said, this is incredible. This is a great investment, and I want you to make that great investment as well. Well, right now, especially with it being the tax refund season. And on top of that right now, KBN Nation, Universal Windows Direct, you can buy 2 windows, get 2 free. There's no limit. Plus, you'll get 24 months with no payments and no interest, giving you 2 full years to enjoy the comfort before paying a single dime. They're also offering $500 bonus off your next home improvement project. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. Buy 2, get 2. No payments, no interest for 24 months, and $500 off your next home improvement project. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my Universal Windows Direct.
Hit us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776 or on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. Now, I got a push notification, and I'll be completely transparent. It just hit me because I was in the middle of doing things, but I was like, damn. Tim Bontemps said the Bucks are living in pretend land. Oof. And I think we could read between the lines there. And then I got even more sad thinking back as I was on Twitter here, and Bucks lead. March 4th, 2020. March 4th, 2020.
Wow, 6 years ago.
Right in the teeth of COVID.
Yeah.
Or they
just beforehand.
Just beforehand.
Right.
The Bucks were 53-9.
Wow.
Cooking. Juggernaut.
They were so good.
Juggernaut. Running through teams.
And this is the year after they lose to the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals after going 2-0. To lead the series.
And Raptors beat a beaten up
Golden State Warriors team.
Those were
you lose in the bubble. You come back, you win a championship. 2022, Chris gets hurt. 2023, Giannis gets hurt. 2024, Giannis and Dame get hurt. 2025, technically, did I skip a year? Or did I have that right? Regardless, where we're sitting now versus where they were in the prime of the window sucks. And why pretend land is so strong is what are they trying to do? And Tausch ended his segment with us asking this very question he asked to Wilde and Tausch. And I continue to ask myself, what are they doing? because we ran the Monte Carlo, our
200,000 simulations.
And they have a 0.3% chance of winning a playoff series this coming season. And when you think about that, and think about what the trade deadline was like, think about waiving Dame, think about how bad Miles Turner has been as a Buck, think about relying on Ousmane Dieng and Ryan Rollins and KPJ to be pieces that Giannis will look around and say, and Cam Thomas, that, I want to win my second championship here. He loves Milwaukee. He wants to stay in Milwaukee, but the organization doesn't know what they want. That's what it comes down to. They want to keep Giannis and they want to win a championship, but they can't. No one could call in and sound rational, convincing me that they could win a championship in the next 2 years.
I don't think
because again, if they don't win anything this year, Giannis has 1 year left. If you don't trade him, he's going to go to free agency. He's not going to sign a supermax, and he's going to pick where he wants to go, and he ends up with nothing. They've just picked the worst place to be, which is, I think, described really well with pretend land.
No, I think one thing
they're pretending that there's something they're not, but they can be something they're not.
I think you're wrong when you say the Bucks don't know what they want to be. The Bucks want to be a championship team around Giannis. Now, can they get there? Do they know how to get there? The problem and the answer to that is no, they don't. They understand that Giannis gets them as close as possible to a championship, and Giannis is the thing that makes them relevant. That's what the Milwaukee Bucks want to continue to take shots. We're one of the best players in NBA history, but they just don't know how to build around them. And we've tried over and over and over again. And at a certain point, you have to understand when it's time to go ahead and go your separate ways. And I think the Bucks have gotten to that point. And let's be real. Let's be honest. We don't need to beat around the bush about it. Giannis even said it himself. He's getting older. He's had a history of injuries. This may be the best time to move on from Giannis. Giannis may still have another 4 great years left, but if the Milwaukee Bucks are able to trade Giannis and get multiple draft picks, guess what? They may have a down 3 years, but then they may be looking up 4 or 5, 6, 10 years from now. And that's the most important thing is how can you be sustainable and reposition yourself for a championship? Right now, it looks like the championship window with Giannis and the Bucks has been completely closed.
When it comes to the Bucks, especially when we talk about those years in 19, 20, 21, and 22, those were the 4 years, particularly 19 and 20. I felt like they were the best team in the NBA, and it would have been on a silver platter for them to win another championship. I'm just thankful they did in 21, because once this Chris Middleton got hurt in 22, it was the beginning of the end. And the reality is, those 4 years, that was the Bucks' turn. When the kids on the playground, you take turns, that was the Bucks' turn. That was their opportunity. That was their window to win, and they got one. Of 4 years of greatness, they got one, and it's been a long time since it's been the Bucks' turn. They need to start positioning themselves for the next turn, or else they're never going to have another turn again.
There is a portion of people that I think believe there is hope. I don't know how many, but I want to find out how much. Let's pull it, Strofe, on Twitter at KBNESPN. If Giannis Antetokounmpo wins another NBA championship, will it be with the Bucks or another team in the NBA? It's a sad poll, but I need the market research.
Yeah, I need a pulse of the market.
This is market research.
No,
it's the pulse of the fans.
Indeed it is. And again, that's why I've been trying to really set Bucks fans up for what the reality of the situation is.
Mr. Reality.
No, Giannis basically asked for a trade. When the rumors came out about New York and his reaction to talking about when they beat the Knicks earlier this year and his reaction to it, that was a sign that we should see that there was a little smoke around that fire. And so that's why when we think about moving forward, it's not going to be with Giannis, and Bucks fans need to live with that realization that they're not going to have Giannis, and we're not going to have Giannis for the next couple of years.
Well, Strofe will get the poll up. If Giannis Antetokounmpo wins a second championship, will it be with the Bucks or another team in the NBA? That's going to be on Twitter at KBNESPN. Maybe we'll toss it up in YouTube as well, but we're really excited to hang with any of you that want to join us coming up this Saturday.
KBN Nation, if you are into bowling, guess what? We have a great opportunity for you this Saturday, March 7th, as you are invited to Bowling for Babies this Saturday, March 7th at the Village Bowl in Menominee Falls. It will be raising funds for the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. Put a team together of 4 and hit the lanes. Registration is only $170 per team, and you can go to our break screen and you'll be able to see the QR code to sign your team up. All the proceeds and fees benefit the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. If you want in, go ahead and text BABY to 855-616-1620. That is BABY to 855-616-1620 to sign up for Bowling for Babies. I'll be there. Strofe will be there. Ben will be there. It will be a great time for a great cause. We can hang out. We can bowl. We can chat up. But most importantly, we will be bowling for these babies. Let's bowl and help families who need it on Saturday, March 7th at Village Bowl in Menominee Falls as we raise funds for the Milwaukee Diaper Mission.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
He now is off his rocker saying it. Well, if I played...
Choke artist. Choke artist, choke artist, choke artist. That's what you both are. Yeah, I said it. You both are choke artists.
Losers, choke artists.
That's what you are. You
frauds,
choked against
what else are
TCU.
we?
You choked against Oregon. You choked against Kentucky. Y'all choked against Duke. I can keep going.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got some delays along southbound 41, stretching from before Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive, almost to Burleigh. Northbound's tightening up right past Burleigh as well. Eastbound 94, you're seeing delays from Highway F all the way to about Calhoun, back on the brakes just before 84th Street to Hawley Road. The westbound side of 94, we've got delays from before 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Slight chance for light shower, patchy fog, low of 38. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, a high of 42. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
March into big savings at Exterior Pros and Baths. Refresh your home this season with energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, beautiful new siding, or a stunning bath remodel and get $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings during their March savings event. But this offer won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
You asked and Carbless delivered. The fan favorite grapefruit flavor now has its own 4-pack all to itself. That bold, bright, perfectly balanced citrus taste that you've been pulling from the variety pack, it's now front and center in 4 cans, 1 box. Crisp, refreshing, not too sweet, and nothing else has changed. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, just 100 calories and gluten-free. Clean ingredients and big flavor. Always no compromises. Grab the new Carbless grapefruit 4-pack wherever you get your Carbless and find a location near you at drinkcarbless.com. Carbless, bold flavor in every sip.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin. It's Weed Man Wednesday. Weed Man for the win.
Well, it's Kyle Brust and Nortman here on ESPN Wisconsin, 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee. He's Brad Nortman. He's Alex Strofe, and Ben Brust is nowhere to be found.
Getting ready for another Bucks game?
I guess so, because he left before.
He left before the break. He told me, I've got to go to the bathroom and do something else.
Yeah, what are you looking surprised for?
Ben,
where did you
go?
go?
Do the Bucks BOGO?
No.
Well, you're supposed to.
You've been gone for 5+ minutes.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Bucks BOGO to come in.
No.
Bucks BOGO to come in. Where did you go?
You also never told me that. Where were you?
You took a smoke break? What the hell?
I had to use the restroom, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got a boo-boo?
I hope not this restroom. There's a clear sign. There's a clear sign
No
that says you
major
take that
operations.
elsewhere.
Not for our pipes.
I don't know what you want from
You know
me.
I'm a Karen. You know I'm a Karen.
All
I
right.
can't
This
help
is going
myself.
straight to the top.
Speaking
straight
of
to the top.
me being a Karen, guess what? VP and market manager Greg Scalzo, he heard our show yesterday, and he pointed at his glass, and there was a wet mark there. He said, Kyle, I wish you were here to tell them to do it, tell them
For
to clean up.
context, we were in our show prep meeting yesterday, and the window washers were washing the glass. And Kyle goes, "You missed a spot."
And they missed a spot in Greg's office, and he's like, man, I wish you would have been here for me because they missed a spot.
I had to make sure I didn't miss a spot a second ago, but I'm happy to be back with you guys. 800. You nailed it.
You're
But
not
We did not bring it up. Don't say we brought it up.
You're not supposed to do that down here.
Yeah. That is disallowed.
But when you have a show, like I think it's like I would have been even later if I went to the other one.
Yeah, we only
You
had
hold it. It was an emergency.
20 minutes left,
bro. It was an emergency. It was an emergency.
Well, knowing Ben's history,
knowing that I've actually pooped myself in the pants.
Did you flush
Well,
wet
okay,
wipes in a
farted
toilet?
and thought it was going to be a fart, and it wasn't.
you
Poop
pooped
yourself in the pants is a little strong. Anyways, it's time for the Wheel of Strofe 3.0.
No, you can't.
Y'all couldn't let that slide.
You can't just try to dictate and control. Because if any of us was late,
exactly.
If any of us was
that
late,
happened to any of us, how would you have started the segment, Ben? Be
well,
honest.
it's coming back in. Kyle's not back now doing his half-hour boo-boo.
You were late to a remote broadcast, and I gave you nothing but grace.
I was late because we were all the way in the middle of nowhere, and I did a show. Done a show in Madison.
Yeah, well, you were late. I didn't say anything.
Where was this,
I was with
Monticello?
grace.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot about this remote broadcast.
It was
wild.
It
Can
was
we get to the
fun.
Wheel of Strofe 3.0?
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Shame for using the facilities. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strofe running the show. It's fair. You guys can shame me for that. It's fine.
Clear
So
rules.
when we got a thing that says "Do not enter" because it's clogged, we know who to blame.
Sure.
Yeah.
Me or definitely another culprit that's definitely done it that we know.
I don't know who that's in reference to, but I'm sure it's a wonderful guy.
Wheel of Strofe.
I thought it was going to be just.
Man, I won't push
Prediction.
him.
This is actually what I wanted to land on. All right. So here's what I'm bringing up is Aaron Rodgers, who was on the Pat McAfee show today, didn't say a lot. He said it's, quote, bleeping bizarre how everyone wants to know who his wife is. He's known her since 2017, but then they separated. She went back across the pond, and now years later they are happily married. She doesn't want to be a public person, and it's going to stay like that, according to Aaron Rodgers. Do you believe we will ever find out the identity of Aaron Rodgers' wife?
Yes. Now that he has brought it up again, TMZ is going to make this a priority.
I didn't know Aaron Rodgers could be on 90 Day Fiance over here dating these women from overseas. He is just what, dude? Who cares?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I don't get.
like just
Like he knows he's a public figure, and I think he loves like having something over everyone that he thinks like is like very unique and different, and like I'm a I don't know. I just
How often do we talk about Ronica Stone? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on ESPN Milwaukee socials giving her fits before the game.
How often do we talk about her? Never.
But
she did retire.
This actually makes like him doing this makes other people like Homer was on a crusade trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like if you make it awkward, people are going to be more curious.
Yeah, he's going above and beyond like rationality to keep her under wraps. I mean, is she not going to show up for the Hall of Fame speech? And like there are just certain things.
No, she's going to be overseas across the pond.
And wives do together. Where
do you
is
think?
she?
Well, actually, that's a great example.
Does Aaron Rodgers believe in marriage?
The Hall of Fame speech is a great example because what's she gonna say to him? Like, sorry, honey, I don't want. I'm a very private person. I'll watch it on television.
Like, but they don't go out to dinner together.
By the way,
she might be fake.
In his MVP,
he did.
He did. Shailene Woodley.
Yeah. Yeah.
The engagement, so like it's just such a wild thing to go from like
it's more of a her thing though, it seems.
Seems like Manti Te'o to me. I'm just saying, remember? Y'all remember the story?
Oh, I watched the documentary.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
he's a victim.
Ain't not one photo, nobody seen him. Nobody. Come on now. You can't hide that much. She ain't been to one game.
Like Strofe and his imaginary friends that he had to date growing up.
Hey, how'd you know?
And I even wonder like be a good question for Brian Balaga. I don't think they know one another like that.
He wouldn't answer.
But he's got Rodgers has friends. Does he ever do anything with his wife and those friends? Randall Cobbs of the world. Like nobody has. It's crazy.
How'd you know about my imaginary friends?
You just strike me as the most I have imaginary friends kid
I'll
growing
tell you an
up.
embarrassing story. So my grandparents, my grandma's no longer with us. My grandpa's still around. He's living in the same house.
I'm glad. I'm so happy to hear that.
And growing up, they would measure us in their basement from time to time. Because me and my brother were their only grandkids.
Love that.
And so they would, keep a running tally of how tall we were. When I was probably 3 or so, 4 maybe, I said, hey, you guys got to measure Steve.
Oh.
And they were like, who the hell's Steve? So still to this day in their basement, there is a about 2 feet tall measurement of Steve.
In permanent marker?
Yeah. On a wall.
I mean, that's sort of peak imagination age.
What was Steve like?
He was the host of Blue's Clues.
Oh.
So he's not imaginary. You just imagined
he was always
your
with
friendship.
Me. Yeah, he was often with me. I would
so
talk
would
to
you
him.
talk to him?
Oh, yeah.
What type of conversation would you have with Steve?
I would imagine imaginary ones.
Y'all know Greg Scalzo, market manager, VP of Good Karma Brands, right?
Please don't tell me he had an imaginary friend.
Of course
he had an imaginary friend, and when he was driving with his mom, he rolled down the window and threw his imaginary friend out the window.
Wow. Well, he was done with him.
Doesn't that explain a lot?
No, it does. He said, you know what? I'm
I
sick of
have
your
never
lip.
heard this story.
On Scalzo and Brust, he shared it. I swear to God.
Throw him out the window.
If my
Threw him
child-
out the window.
If my child did that, I said, oh, wow, we got a rough one here.
Yeah.
This
That
kid just
explains
he literally
so
just
much.
murdered his imaginary friend.
That
Yeah.
explains
Mafia
remorse.
style, yeah.
No
so
remorse.
much.
Will!
Oh,
Guess who's going to go up to Greg after the show and be like, I heard you killed your imaginary friend.
That'll be me. That'll be me. I was actually already thinking about how I'm going to approach that
I actually can't wait to go up to him after and be like, hey, you and Strofe and Common, you guys both had imaginary friends growing up.
Yeah, I'll talk about Steve. Me and Steve had nothing but good memories, but one day I just let him go, and it was not via car window.
Not psychotic.
What's green? Oh, Ben Takeover. Ben, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, wow.
Ben Takeover.
Oh, wow.
That's green.
Big 2 games. Very excited to be able to watch the Badgers 14.5-point favorites against Maryland. As Matt LaFleur, the great inspirational speaker that he is, said, it's time to start stacking wins. You get this one. You go to Purdue to end the season. You beat Illinois on the road. You beat Michigan on the road. You do this. You get to that 6th seed. Ben Brust, big believer in the Badgers at the 6th seed, getting to the second weekend. And once you get there, the rest is possible. You'll hear more of that on March Mode with Alex Strofe and Ben Brust. Filming that tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
We sure are. We sure are. Episode 2. Can't wait. Oh, 1-sentence game. This is fun. Now, this is a good one. Last one for you guys on Wheels.
I do love the one. I love these games.
But we need you to be around to monitor the 1 sentences.
Well, I'm not.
I know you were doing push-ups yesterday.
Brad doesn't do a sentence.
I have conjunctions.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
The Milwaukee Brewers have announced some new additions to the ballpark menu for the 2026 season that starts this month. Some of note include deep-fried Kringle, nachos on a stick, Al Pastor topped hot dog.
Ooh. Yo, these are fire.
And sticky maple chicken sandwich, which I think is my personal favorite. That sounds
all
good.
four are absolute bangers.
So my question for you is, what's the first item of the ones I just listed that you are trying in 2026?
Oh, man. The Pastor on top is really intriguing.
Chicken sandwich has
That's
got
two
me.
sentences. You're good. You're good. Kyle?
Give me nachos on a stick, please.
What does that mean?
I don't know,
find
but
out.
it's also why it's number 2 on my list, period.
Ooh, I'm looking at a picture right now.
Period.
That's
It looks good.
You're done.
Show
Two
it, please.
sentences.
Show it, please, he says.
Oh.
Can I see the nacho on a stick, question mark?
Kyle, you could say yes. That's a
Yes.
It doesn't look
you know what?
like a lot of food.
It's not enough.
First of all, okay, yeah.
I want to get full.
It's just it's a
Period.
sample. Period.
I'm intrigued by the nachos on a stick as well, but the deep fried Kringle intrigues me in a bad way.
Oh my gosh. That sounds Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
I said in a bad way, period.
Oh, what?
In a bad way?
What?
Question mark.
Yo, I love Kringle.
I love
comma,
deep fried.
I'm going to love deep fried Kringle, period.
Kringle is designed to be soft, wouldn't this make it hard? Question mark.
Hard on the inside, hard on the outside, comma, soft on the inside.
Bingo! Exclamation mark.
Okay, maybe you.
I don't know if I like this game.
What was the
It makes us sound really stupid.
What was the waffle thing again? It was a maple.
Oh, it's not waffle. It's a sticky maple chicken sandwich.
That
There's
sounds
bacon on there
so
as well.
good.
There's bacon on that too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's at
sweet
all.
and salty.
That's at all the chicken stands in AmFam Field starting on opening day, which that's number 1 on my list.
Oh yeah, March 26th.
Ron in the Key chimes in. He did forget about Greg killing his imaginary friend. Stroph's imaginary friend's parents also had 4 divorces.
No, they had a stable household.
How do you know?
And
Steve,
also, my parents were divorced when I had an imaginary friend. This was prior to all the divorces.
It was letting you know what your future was in store for.
Apparently, no. Everybody had a healthy household.
So did you divorce Steve after your parents got a divorce because you're mimicking what they did?
No, Steve was no longer by the time my parents got divorced.
You said Steve what?
Was no longer.
Oh.
Joe was hosting Blue's Clues at that point. But I did not adopt Joe as an imaginary friend.
Well, I know a way that Stroph and imaginary friend Steve can go to a Bucks game together. The biggest opportunity for you to get 2 tickets for the price of 1 is a delectable deal, and especially when you're only paying for 1. You buy 1 ticket, ESPN Milwaukee buys a second. That's right. For Bucks games, you score a big buy 1, get 1 tickets on select upcoming home games with seats starting as low as $20. Catch the Bucks as they take on Phoenix, Cleveland, LA Clippers, and Dallas, all marquee matchups as the Bucks push on to the postseason. Big games, big energy, 2 tickets for the price of 1. Do not wait. This happens tomorrow. Thursday, March 5th is the only deal that can happen, so tune in tomorrow on ESPN Milwaukee and follow us on our socials for details on how you grab one, to buy 1, get 1 for Milwaukee Bucks home game tickets.
We'll wrap up. Kyle, Brust Nortman leads you into the Homer Hour. Maybe with Homer. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
What do you have on her?
What do you mean?
No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know,
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Don't miss a moment of the basketball tournament action this March at 3rd Street Market Hall, home to your one-stop must-stop viewing destination. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 20 locally owned food vendors, a 30 self-serve beer wall, over 50 HD TVs, plus game day specials. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your downtown home for basketball this March.
James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. James' client, Amy Simonson, IT administrator with Professional Services Group.
We have several locations throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Having them all under one company has been very helpful.
Big or small, one location or several, James Imaging Systems is your one-stop business technology resource.
And they are on top of everything. When we have a problem, it's answered right away.
James Imaging Systems, IT-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and unrivaled local service and support.
And they're always looking for what else can we do? What else do you need? So they want our company to succeed as well as their own.
Let James Imaging Systems help your business succeed. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. March is that time of year when a lot of us are thinking about fresh starts and maybe even getting a tax refund. And instead of spending that money on something temporary, what if you invested it in something that improves your home for decades? Universal Windows Direct makes that decision easy. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, you'll get 24 months with no payments and no interest. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products pricing and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
Wisconsin, let's keep this simple. If you've been patiently waiting for Yuengling to finally make its way here, thanks for hanging in there. If you believe a beer tastes even better after shoveling the driveway, mowing the lawn, or putting in an honest day's work, well, you're our kind of people. Wisconsin, it's finally here. Yuengling, oldest brewery in America, family owned and operated for 6 generations, and now officially in Wisconsin. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Marquette College Game Day is following us in Marquette pregame into the Marquette basketball game. I don't know who they play. I know they play UConn.
They're at Providence.
They're at Providence. They close against UConn at home.
Providence isn't good this year, right?
No, but Marquette isn't good either.
I know. I'm just, I'm trying to be hopeful.
NIT for Marquette or not even that?
NIT? There ain't a tournament out there that wants them. I probably shouldn't say that.
It's down here. You can be honest.
Yeah, they'll be back next year. I like Marquette. I do.
I love Marquette.
We can have you can have the rights of a team and be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, they would
just maybe not push the limit too far.
Yeah.
They'd probably admit this wasn't their year.
I've actually been another pat on the back to me. I have been so gracious to all Marquette fans in our office. I have been extremely gracious to them.
Yeah, you have not been kicking them while they were down.
I mean, I had a whole milkshake gate when they lost in the tournament to Michigan State. You know, all that.
And when they won 2 games in a row, you congratulated them.
I did. It was the happiest day for a couple people's years.
How many games have Marquette won this year?
10. They're 10 and 19.
10?
Yeah, 10 and 19. They're second to last in their conference.
I'm trying to find...
Ooh. Marquette stats and research and information, Brad Nortman.
The Badgers... Trying to figure out the last time they've had that bad of a season.
They haven't
had to be
had that
19...
Mid-80s?
Yeah.
There was 87, 88, 12 wins.
The 90s weren't awful.
Weren't awful, but they weren't great. But that's when they made the tournament for the first time.
1997, they were 12 and 19.
There it is. And then, is that Dick Bennett? Was he the coach then? Or no, that was right before he got there?
That was Dick Bennett.
His first year, maybe?
Third year.
Third year. Dang, I didn't realize they had them down years old, Coach Bennett.
Yeah, it took him a minute to get up to the Final Four.
Yeah, man.
Buy into the system.
But you're right. You normally, like if this was the Bears, it'd be
No, we didn't talk about the Bears. They had to lose 10 straight games for us to talk about that.
That was rough. But look at them. They bounced back.
But yeah, you've been quite quiet about the.
I just pat on the back to me.
Eagles.
I will definitely not hold this over their head all offseason long.
You had bad years, you bounce back. They learned their lesson.
Look, Kyle said the comment, and now he's trying to be nice.
No.
Because you're a former, Marquette. You were right.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I am a Marquette bandwagon fan. I am. I proudly admit that since Dwayne Wade led them to the Final Four and they lost to Kansas, I have been a Marquette bandwagon
imagine
fan.
It was probably lit around Milwaukee.
Oh, my gosh. It was amazing.
Awesome.
And then even after that, I was at the game where Reese Gaines hit like a dang near half-court shot to shut the cold crowd up. But I remember just, we are Marquette. It was rocking. It was my first college basketball game ever in the Bradley Center. And man, it was cold. It was amazing.
Strofe, how would you rate this day 1 out of 10?
I had like a 9.5. I had a good day.
Even though one of our female coworkers, teammates, outbenched you.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. It's awesome.
Really,
it is. I will
feel.
It has to kill you inside to see a woman in our office literally
in heels,
get off her computer in her heels, clank, 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 go get on the bench, bench 75 pounds multiple times that you maxed out at, and do 95
once, but
and smile.
So you know all the info. So you're not thinking about it at all.
We played the video.
No, that was 95 one.
75 she had to warm up.
And it went
I could do 75 multiple times.
And then she went right back to work.
You could do 75 multiple times. We watched you.
I just needed to get it once. That wasn't the exercise.
All right, well, Sunday with Kyle, we're going to find out how much you can do.
Yeah. We love you, Stro.
Marquette College Game Day next.
Southbound 43 backing up from about Burleigh all the way